A template every month, a template for the fusion of demons at the beginning. Chapter 41. The entrance to the Three Realms Secret Realm. Everyone came here. The entrance to this secret realm was 3 meters above the ground. At this height, the third realm martial artist could easily jump over it. This entrance is oval in shape and extremely dark inside. It is a space channel that absorbs the light, resulting in complete darkness. You can jump in from here and reach the interior of the Three Realms Secret Realm. Due to time constraints, we did not explore this secret realm. We only know that there is a forest opposite this entrance. When you enter the secret realm, you must mark it well. Don't forget this entrance. Once you lose it, it will be difficult to return. According to our estimation, the entrance to this secret realm can last for about 3 months. No matter what, you must get out within 3 months. A demon suppressing officer from the Demon Patrol Department reminded Lin Yi and several other reserve demon suppressing officers in the third realm. Yes, everyone responded. Immediately. Whoosh whoosh whoosh. The Three Realms martial artists from the Demon Patrol Department, major families, and chambers of commerce all jumped into the entrance to the Three Realms Secret Realm and disappeared. Lin Yi also jumped in. The world was spinning, and he felt dark and inexplicably depressed all around. But soon a ball of light emerged, and he came out of the light. His sight was instantly attracted by a forest. There is no evil fog. Lin Yi felt a little uncomfortable for a moment. After all, there was always demonic fog outside the city. Suddenly, he came to an area where there was no demonic fog at all. Instead, he felt a little uncomfortable. After landing, everyone dispersed. Lin Yi also left here quickly, and after he left, 6 third-level martial artists also landed on the ground, saw his back, and immediately followed him. At first, Lin Yi didn't pay much attention to these 6 martial artists. After all, there were many martial artists entering, and after they dispersed, their routes were all normal. But as he kept changing directions, the 6 people still followed him. At this moment, he was sure that the other party was following him. The Chen family's martial artist. Lin Yi was roughly sure of it, and then continued to accelerate, but he did not burst out with his full strength, otherwise these people would not be able to keep up with him. Soon, Lin Yi gradually left the sight of other martial artists and brought the 6 people to an unfamiliar area before stopping. The 6 people immediately stepped forward and surrounded Lin Yi. "Are you from the Chen family?" Lin Yi asked with a smile. "Kill." These 6 people were very decisive. They didn't waste any time and just started to act. Why seek death? Lin Yi moved and performed Cicada Shadow. Although Cicada Shadow had not practiced much now, he was close to the realm of perfection, which made his body turn into an afterimage and move rapidly. Immediately afterwards, almost invisible blade lights cut through the sky. Puff puff puff. 3 of the martial artists were unable to react in time and were killed on the spot because their necks were cut. The other 3 martial artists were stronger and reacted faster. They were all in the perfect 3 realms and had practiced body movement martial arts, so they managed to dodge. But it was pointless for them to dodge once, as Lin Yi attacked again. Ding ding ding. The 3 men held long swords and performed sword skills. The light of the sword skills tried to block Lin Yi's sword light, but it was shattered abruptly. Puff. Another person was beheaded. Escape. The other 2 were terrified and wanted to escape, but the speed of Cicada Shadow was too fast and it caught up with them easily. They could not resist while running and died in a few breaths. Lin Yi did not consume much energy and blood to kill these 6 people. He then searched their bodies and obtained some object-absorbing talismans. Once the item-storing talisman is used, it can only be kept for 10 days, but you can send the items out and then bring them back. This is also the reason why they carry the talismans, but these talismans now belong to Lin Yi. It's time to go. Lin Yi left quickly, and then he began to look for resources in the forest. There are really a lot of resources in this secret realm. Lin Yi quickly found a lot of medicinal herbs. He did not use the storage talisman, but put them in the medicine bag and then continued to look for medicinal herbs. Before long, he seemed to be targeted by something. He glanced over and saw a huge black bear. This black bear was not a demon, but a secret realm creature. Every secret realm had its own secret realm creatures, and these secret realm creatures could only stay in the secret realm and could hardly be taken out. And this black bear is a secret creature of the third realm, so its strength should be quite strong. I saw the black bear pounce on me. It was not fast, but its strength was absolutely terrifying. Lin Yi used Cicada Shadow, to avoid its attack, and then used instant shadow sword technique. A flash of sword light slashed across, and the black bear's hair shattered, but its skin was very tough. The sword light only barely tore its skin and flesh, and was finally blocked by its bones. Soon after, he kept moving around the black bear, attacking it again and again with the instant shadow sword technique. The dense sword lights almost cut it into pieces, and the black bear eventually lost too much blood and fell to the ground, gradually losing its life. This black bear is a creature from the secret realm. Its flesh and blood can be eaten. I will be staying in the secret realm for quite a while, so I can roast the bear meat and eat it. Lin Yi used a talisman to directly collect the body of the black bear. Soon, he found the black bear's cave nearby. In the cave, he found a lot of medicinal herbs and some blue flowers growing on the rocks. This is. Lin Yi often checked various demon books, medicinal books and miscellaneous notes in the library of the Demon Patrol Bureau, and had some understanding of various natural treasures. If he was not mistaken, these blue flowers should be a kind of natural treasure, Tianyan blue flowers, a natural treasure that can temper the body and also has a certain effect of cleansing the essence and marrow. In the outside world, such natural treasures are extremely precious and he would never be able to see them. I'm lucky. I found this kind of treasure not long after I came in. But I also killed the black bear secret creature, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to obtain this kind of treasure. If it were someone else, they wouldn't have such strength and wouldn't have been able to get this opportunity. Lin Yi collected these Tianyan blue flowers, a total of 11. Originally, there should have been more than these. Most likely, they were eaten by the black bear. However, he was in the third realm secret realm. No matter how much he ate, he could not break through to the fourth realm. However, he could hone his body in the third realm, so he had such a strong body. This cave is great. I'll practice the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist here first. Although my current strength is okay, if I really encounter an extremely evil third-level perfect demon, I'm afraid I'm not a match for it. Although I can unleash the demon template, that's my trump card. If others see it, it will be bad. Lin Yi took out a Tianyan blue flower and swallowed it in one gulp. All of a sudden, extremely pure energy surged into his body, and it was very gentle and did not make his stomach feel uncomfortable. Immediately, he began to practice Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist. These days, he has been practicing Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist. After all, it is a martial art with the potential of the fifth realm. He has not yet broken through to the basic accomplishment realm, but he is only a little bit away. As he continued to practice, he quickly made a breakthrough in this martial art and reached the basic accomplishment realm. He used the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to guide his chi and blood to temper his tendons and veins. He could hear a faint sound of thunder in his body, and the sound of thunder vibrated, tempering his tendons and veins greatly. Every moment, his tendons and veins became stronger, and his cultivation speed was extremely fast. At this rate of practice, I will be able to break through to the great accomplishment realm in 3 days at most. Lin Yi couldn't help but sigh at the power of this natural treasure, but it was also because he had practiced the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to the basic accomplishment level, otherwise he would not have been able to improve so quickly. During these 3 days, this secret book was in chaos, with martial artists fighting with secret creatures and demons. It was extremely brutal, but the rewards were also great. Lin Yi was not in a hurry to collect resources. If he was short of resources, he could just kill a demon and gain the spoils from the demon, thus becoming wealthy himself. Nowadays, improving strength is the most important thing. Soon, 3 days passed. Boom! The tendons and veins in Lin Yi's body experienced a breakthrough, and the energy and blood in his body also surged. His cultivation officially broke through to the great accomplishment realm of the tendon refining realm, and he had only consumed 1 Tianyan blue flower. My qualifications should have improved a lot, but compared with the demon template, my qualifications are not worth mentioning, so I can't feel the improvement of my qualifications. He did not plan to continue practicing. If he continued to practice, it would take at least 10 days to break through to the perfection of the tendon refining realm, and he did not want to waste so much time in the secret realm. It's time to get out. Lin Yi came out of the cave and continued to search for medicinal herbs and treasures from heaven and earth. These humans are too weak. Kai Shuan pierced through the body of a third-level martial artist with one hand, took out the martial artist's heart, opened his demonic mouth, and swallowed it in one gulp. The rich and hot blood flowed through his body, and his aura gradually became much stronger. It's a pity that it's in the secret realm, otherwise I could have reached the 4th level of demon realm right now. Kai Shuan picked up the storage talisman from the martial artist, took out the herbs and other things in the talisman, and then put all these things into his black ring. This is not a rubbish like the storage talisman, but a real storage treasure, a storage ring, which can always keep storing things. If his father was not a 5th level perfect demon in the Red Tail Demon Cave with a very high status, he would not be able to get such a storage ring. Soon, Kai Shuan went looking for other humans. After a while, he found another human martial artist, who was in the late 3rd realm of great accomplishment in the Jin Lian realm. Although his cultivation level was not high, he enjoyed the feeling of slaughtering martial artists. Human, you are out of luck. The demonic aura burst out from Kai Shuan's body and rushed forward as a beam of black light. Lin Yi was looking for resources when he suddenly discovered a demon. The aura of this demon was very powerful, stronger than any demon he had ever seen. Even the mantis demon who had reached the 3rd level of perfection was not as powerful as this one. It's the Red Demon Clan among the demons. This is the top demon clan in the Red Tail Demon Cave. Lin Yi recognized the other party's identity, but he was not afraid. He drew out his long sword, performed Cicada Shadow, turned into a residual shadow, and killed the other party. In an instant, a man and a demon started fighting. The Red Demon Clan far surpasses ordinary demons in terms of speed, strength, and defense, and they also possess a terrifying ability, the power of the Red Dragon. Once the power of the Red Dragon is activated, the strength of the whole body will surge, and they will also have terrifying defense, but it will not last too long. Lin Yi's instant shadow sword technique was too fast. Kai Shuan underestimated Lin Yi at the beginning and did not activate the power of the Red Dragon. As a result, the sword light flashed across his body, leaving a hideous sword mark. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yi's Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist also blasted over. The fist containing thunder sound tore through the air and hit Kai Shuan's body, directly blasting him away. Lin Yi used Cicada Shadow to get closer in an instant, and then used instant shadow sword technique again. At this moment, Kai Shuan could not help but activate the power of the Red Dragon, and dense red scales appeared on his body. The blade light bombarded his scales, leaving only a mark, but did not break the scales. Die! Kai Shuan urged the demonic power to gather on his arm. Densely packed scales gathered tightly on the membrane, making his arm extremely terrifying. He broke through the air and grabbed it with one claw. However, Lin Yi dodged instantly using Cicada Shadow, and slashed again, but still failed to break his scale defense. The flash of swords and the shadow of claws collided. Both Lin Yi and Kai Shuan were fighting desperately, and Lin Yi's energy and blood were consumed quickly. But Kai Shuan was not in good condition either, and he could not maintain the power of the Red Dragon for too long. He wanted to kill Lin Yi as soon as possible, otherwise once the power of the Red Dragon was up, he would become weak, and then he would not be able to escape. He was very clear about Lin Yi's body speed, and facing such speed, he had no hope of escaping. I have to swallow that pill. Kai Shuan took out a scarlet pill from his storage ring and swallowed it in one gulp. His demonic power was restored a lot, and his aura began to surge, and his speed and strength increased again. This moment, Lin Yi could only barely keep up with Kai Shuan's attack speed, and his strength was far inferior to his. Once he was attacked, he would surely be seriously injured. As Kai Shuan's attacks became faster and faster, his eyes became ferocious and his face was covered with blood-red lines, which were signs of being possessed by a demon. The devil is possessed, so terrifying. Lin Yi was also very anxious as he was already scratched, but he did not expose the blood demon's target. Instead, he frantically performed the instant shadow sword technique. The instant shadow sword technique, which was only one step away from the perfect state, now showed signs of a breakthrough. At some point, Lin Yi's swordsmanship was much faster. He slashed with his sword. Kai Shuan was unable to defend himself completely, and the sword light cut through Kai Shuan's scales, sending him flying. At this moment, Lin Yi's instant shadow sword technique has reached the perfect state. At this moment, Lin Yi was like a ghost, his figure was erratic, and the strange sword light hit Kai Shuan again and again, causing Kai Shuan to be injured continuously, and the power of the Red Dragon was about to end. Kai Shuan wanted to escape, but Lin Yi chased him relentlessly, making it impossible for him to escape. Soon, Kai Shuan became frightened. Human, if you kill me, my father will definitely kill you. Kai Xuan still wanted to threaten, but it was of no use. At the moment when Kai Xuan's red dragon power disappeared, a flash of sword light came and directly cut off his head. Kai Xuan, the third-level demon genius from the Red-Tail Demon Cave, died. After killing the demon, Lin Yi walked up and soon noticed a storage ring on the demon's finger. He took it off, refined it with his blood and qi, and soon established a connection. It is indeed a storage ring. In the Demon Patrol Division, even among the official demon patrollers, few people have storage rings. And this demon's status must be really high. He is only a third-level demon, but he has a storage ring. But now this storage ring belongs to me. Lin Yi sensed the things in this storage ring again. There were a lot of them, including some martial artists' secrets. This demon must have killed many human martial artists and confiscated their things. This storage ring was about 10 cubic meters, and now at least 7 cubic meters were filled with things. He threw away all the useless things and freed up 2 spaces. Then he took out some of the things he had obtained from the storage talisman and put them in. Immediately, Lin Yi collected some of the blood of the third-level demon Kai Xuan. This Kai demon template was also very good. The weakest one could be a 5th-level template. If there was no suitable template, he could integrate this template when he broke through to the 4th-level martial artist. It's time to go. Lin Yi left here quickly. A few days later, Lin Yi has already gone quite deep into this secret realm, and more than a dozen demons have died at his hands. The harvest is naturally good, including some special medicinal materials that can be refined into bone-strengthening secret medicine, and he even obtained some spiritual medicines. Spiritual medicine is a medicinal material that produces spirituality. It is of great value and is of great use to martial artists in all realms. It can be used to refine some better bone-strengthening secret medicines. This day, Lin Yi encountered a very special secret creature, the Tree Man. This secret creature was not a flesh and blood creature at all, but a plant creature. It was extremely rare in the outside world, but it did exist. There were also plant monsters in the outside world, but he had never seen one. This Tree Man has a very good recovery ability, but its strength is average, equivalent to a normal third-level martial artist. He killed several tree people easily and followed the injured tree people to a deep mountain, where he saw a large number of tree people and a red withered vine worshipped by them. Lin Yi's gaze was not on the tree people, but on the withered vine. This is the immortal vine. Lin Yi was shocked. The immortal vine was extremely valuable. It was a natural treasure that could help martial artists to temper their tendons and veins a second time. It was also said to be a material for refining some kind of life-extending elixir. He had seen the information about it in the library of the Demon Patrol Bureau. Even many big shots were collecting the immortal vine. I never expected that there was a complete immortal vine here. This immortal vine cannot be leaked out. Helping a third-level martial artist to temper his tendons and veins twice is only its weakest function. Its value in prolonging life is the greatest. Many big shots don't have much time left, and their desire for this natural treasure is so strong. Once it is known, not to mention that I am only a third-level martial artist, even a fourth-level martial artist will not be able to protect it, and may even be silenced. Lin Yi rushed into the tree people in an instant, displaying the perfect level of instant shadow sword technique, killing the tree people one by one. The reason why these tree people worshipped this immortal vine was probably because the breath of the immortal vine could make these tree people grow. There are more than 30 tree people here, and the most powerful one is only at the 3rd level of perfection. They are no match for Lin Yi alone and were quickly killed by him. Afterwards, Lin Yi pulled out the immortal vine, put it into his storage ring, then quickly left here and found a cave to recover his energy and blood. Soon, Lin Yi's energy and blood recovered, and he swallowed another Tianyan blue flower. He also cut a piece of immortal vine, ground it into powder, and swallowed it together with the Tianyan blue flower to temper his tendons and veins. This method of tempering the tendons is very violent. If he didn't have the blood demon template, he wouldn't dare to try it. In order to recover faster from the injuries caused by the tendon and vein tempering chain, he directly activated the power of the blood demon template with all his strength, and the demonic aura on his body could no longer be hidden. However, he was alone here and it was not easy for his identity to be exposed. The Tianyan blue flower plus the immortal vine have a very good effect in tempering the chains. Lin Yi was originally still a long way from the perfect realm of tendon refining, but now with the help of these two natural treasures, plus the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist, at the basic accomplishment realm, he can forcefully temper the chains. It seems that his tendons are crushed and healed by an invisible force, and the Blood Demon template plays a huge role. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. On the 6th day, Lin Yi's cultivation finally broke through to the perfect level of the tendon refining realm. At this time, the immortal vine could continue to temper his tendons, but to complete the second tempering and make his tendons as tough as iron, it would take at least half a month. My tendon training is complete. My chi and blood have increased by 50%. My physical fitness has increased by 30%. I am much stronger than before. If I fight that red monster again, I should be able to kill him easily. Entrance to the secret realm. During this period, one martial artist after another came out, bringing out a large amount of medicinal herbs and elixirs. All major forces reaped a lot of benefits, but many people also died. For this reason, all the major forces continued to send more people in to search for resources, otherwise once the entrance to the secret realm is closed, they will no longer be able to enter. Chen Quan was a little annoyed at the moment. The 6 people from his Chen family had not returned yet. The order he gave was to kill Lin Yi as soon as they entered, and then bring some medicinal herbs out to report after a few days. But now, those people haven't come out yet, and the storage talisman can only last for 10 days. Under normal circumstances, they have to come out within 10 days, otherwise the herbs they find can only be put in medicine bags. Lin Yi didn't come out either. Could something have happened? Chen Quan thought so. If something happens to everyone and only these 6 people are lost, it won't be a big loss. It's a good thing to get rid of a future demon patroller for the Chen family. Anyway, the Chen family sent out several groups of martial artists this time, which was enough to bring a lot of gains to the Chen family. Some more days passed. Lin Yi traveled to many places in this secret realm, and collected a lot of medicinal herbs and elixirs, with huge gains. Such a large number of resources were enough for him to have no shortage of resources at the 4th level of bone refining. However, as time goes by, a large number of martial artists and demons come in, and the looting is relatively clean. If you want to continue to find good things, you must fight with the demons, but some demons also give away their resources, and you may not be able to get good things by killing them. These days, Lin Yi's harvest is getting smaller and smaller. This 3-level secret realm is not too big, and there are only so many resources. Many resources also need time to be nurtured again. This day, Lin Yi stopped looking for medicinal herbs and instead found a cave to practice the Great Sun Thunder Sound Ape Fist. There were a lot of immortal vines there, so he could temper his tendons and veins without worry. Meanwhile, the Great Sun Thunder Sound Ape Fist was also improving rapidly, and the strengthening of tendons and veins was also improving rapidly. In a blink of an eye, another half a month has passed. This day, Lin Yi's tendons and veins completed the second transformation. They became much tougher and truly reached the level of iron tendons that were as tough as iron. This was also the limit of the tendon refining realm. In the days that followed, he practiced the instant shadow sword technique here. With his hard work, this sword technique with the potential of the 4th level was getting closer and closer to the realm of enlightenment. Another half a month later, Lin Yi's instant shadow sword technique completely broke through to the highest level. It's almost time to get out. If we miss the deadline and get trapped in this secret place, we'll be doomed. Lin Yi checked the direction and returned to the original entrance. He made many marks so that even if the direction was wrong, he would not get lost. After half a day, he found the entrance and exit. Immediately, he came out of the space channel. After Lin Yi came out, everyone looked over, but quickly shifted their gaze. But there was one person whose eyes were always on him, that was Chen Quan of the Chen family. Lin Yi also recognized this look, but didn't take it seriously. He came to the side of the Demon Patrol Division and saw several Demon Patrol envoys and demon-suppressing envoys from the Demon Patrol Division. He bowed respectfully and stood aside. He was not going to enter the secret realm again and was waiting for the next group of people to return to Chengyang City. Soon after, a Demon Patrol envoy took Lin Yi and the others back to Chengyang City. Chengyang City soon arrived, and they went straight to the Demon Patrol Department. Monster Patrol Division. Lin Yi and others took out the gains from their trip. He did not take out all of them, but took out many resources from the holding talismans. Before coming out, he transferred a batch into the holding talismans. As for the holding ring, he hid it. Otherwise, if the Monster Patrol Department knew that he had obtained a gift ring, someone in the Monster Patrol Department might reveal it, and the Red Tail Monster Cave might know about it, and the Red Tail Monster Cave would definitely launch an attack on him. How could he, a 3-level martial artist, compete with the Red Tail Monster Cave? Therefore, he must hide the gift ring. So many medicinal materials, elixirs, and several treasures from heaven and earth. The pharmacist responsible for recording the resource was surprised. Lin Yi, do you want to exchange all these for the Demon Palace and some secret medicines? The pharmacist asked. Well, part of it will be replaced by demon power, and part will be replaced by bone forging secret medicine. Lin Yi made his request. The pharmacist made statistics for Lin Yi and finally gave Lin Yi 600 demon attacks and 60 bone forging secret medicines, all of which were relatively good blood bone secret medicines among the bone forging secret medicines. However, the number of blood and bone secret medicines in the Demon Patrol Department is not large. There are many people exchanging them this time. It takes a group of pharmacists to refine them before he can receive so many blood and bone secret medicines. Lin Yi was not in a hurry, he could wait slowly. In the days that followed, each martial artist came back, but many martial artists stayed in that secret realm forever. Red Tail Demon Cave. A terrifying 5-realm perfect demon is extremely angry. He is Kai Chen from the Red Demon Clan in the Red Tail Demon Cave. He ranks 6th among the 5-realm demons and is extremely powerful. He controls several 5th-realm demons and a large number of 4th-realm demons under his command. However, his son Qisen died. Humans, Changyang City, Qi Chen, will destroy you sooner or later. Qi Chen yelled angrily. Check for me, who checked my son? He quickly dispatched a demon to investigate this matter, mainly to contact the forces in Changyang City who had taken refuge in their Red Tail Demon Cave, and ask those forces to investigate in Changyang City. Once found, he only needed to inform him of the news. This day, Lin Yi came to the library again, mainly looking for knowledge about martial Dao, the 4th realm of bone refining. He was about to break through to the 4th realm of martial artist, so he naturally needed to know more about the common sense of bone refining. Soon, Lin Yi read many books about the bone refining realm and learned more about this realm. The membrane, muscles and tendons are indeed the foundation of martial arts. Tempering these 3 parts of the body is just to make the strength of the bones burst out. If the membrane, muscles and tendons are not strong, and the bones are too strong, the membrane, tendons and muscles will be torn apart when punching with all your strength. Only after a solid foundation is laid can the bones be tempered and made stronger. The human body has a total of 206 bones, and they are not tempered together, but one by one. Every time a bone is tempered, the bone marrow in the bone can produce blood. Successful bone tempering will greatly increase qi and blood, which will circulate throughout the body, greatly improving the overall physical fitness. As long as you temper one bone, it is equivalent to breaking through to the 4th level of martial Dao, bone refining. Once you have tempered 36 bones, you have reached the extreme of bone refining. After tempering the 37th bone, you can break through to bone refining basic accomplishment. After completing the tempering of 108 bones, you have reached the limit of bone refining basic accomplishment. After tempering one more bone, you can break through to bone refining great accomplishment. Only when the whole body of bones is tempered can the bone refining be completed. And the bone refining is complete, the whole body is iron bones. If you continue to temper, you can form jade bones. After reading the information, Lin Yi also understood the difficulty of bone tempering in the bone refining realm. It was even more difficult to forge jade bones. Many talented martial artists in Changyang City were in the bone refining realm of the 4th realm of martial Dao, and the 5th realm martial artists were almost all seniors over 40 years old. It is almost impossible for a martial artist of ordinary origin to break through to the 5th level as resources are too scarce. The cultivation of the bone refining level consumes too many resources, far exceeding the consumption of the previous 3 levels. Luckily I joined the Demon Patrol Division. If I had continued to be alone, even with Goldfinger, it would have been difficult to complete the 206 bone tempering chain of the 4th realm bone refining realm. After reading these books, he went to exchange them for martial arts. His instant shadow sword technique has reached the highest level, and this sword technique only has the potential of the 4th level. He needs a better sword technique. This time, he acquired a lot of magic skills, enough to exchange for a sword technique with great potential. The Demon Patrol Division currently has very few sword techniques that surpass the instant shadow sword technique that can be exchanged, and he is only qualified to exchange for one. Flowing Knife. This sword technique surpasses the instant shadow sword technique and is very difficult to practice, but once it is mastered, the sword light is as fast as flowing light and is extremely fast. Lin Yi used his magic skills to exchange for the flowing light sword technique and immediately began to practice this sword technique. He had previously successfully practiced the afterimage sword technique, setting sun sword technique, and instant shadow sword technique to the highest level and had a deep understanding of the sword technique. With the 6-armed sword demon template, it was easy for him to get started practicing the flowing light sword. Soon, he mastered the flowing light blade, but the flowing light blade at the entry level was naturally inferior to the transformation level 2 flowing light blade. He also learned from the data panel that the potential of the flowing light blade had reached the 5th level. A few more days passed. Lin Yi finally received the Blood and Bone secret medicine, which was a batch of secret medicines refined by pharmacists. With this batch of secret medicines, he can quickly practice bone tempering. Inside the mansion, Lin Yi began to practice bone tempering using the Blood and Bone secret medicine. He applied the secret medicine on the corresponding bones. He chose the finger bones as the first bone to be tempered, and the tempering process was very painful. He used the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to guide the blood and energy to temper the chain, and used the thunder sound to vibrate the bones, which had a better tempering effect. Soon, 3 days passed. Lin Yi finally completed the tempering of the first bone. Immediately, a large amount of qi and blood diffused out from the bones, affecting the qi and blood of the entire body. The qi and blood began to transform, thus triggering a transformation throughout the body. At this moment, he transformed from a 3rd-level martial artist to a 4th-level martial artist. It took 3 days to temper one root bone, and it was the easiest finger bone to temper. If we continue at this speed, how many days will it take to temper all the bones in the body? I have 3 templates at the same time, including the 6-armed blade demon template with the potential of the 6th realm. It takes me this long to temper one root bone. The other 4 realm martial artists may not be able to complete the tempering of all bones in their entire lives. However, he also learned a piece of information, that is, even if the whole body's bones cannot complete bone tempering, as long as he reaches the realm of bone tempering great accomplishment, he can break through to the 5th realm. It's just that his foundation is not good, and the hope of breaking through to the 5th realm is not very great. Even if he succeeds in breaking through by chance, he will never be able to break through to the 6th realm in his lifetime because of the foundation problem. Of course, for many martial artists, reaching the 5th realm is undoubtedly a dream, and they naturally would not expect to reach the 6th realm of martial Dao. However, my Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist can continue to improve and will soon reach the Great Accomplishment realm. By then, the effect of bone tempering will definitely be even better. He can now fuse a 4th template, but he hasn't decided which template to fuse. He doesn't think highly of ordinary templates now, and they are of little help. The Red Demon template is not bad and is indeed powerful, but it is mainly strong in combat and has no real characteristics. The next day, the Demon Patrol Department. Lin Yi came here to apply to become a real demon patroller. After becoming a 4th-level martial artist, he can now become a regular employee. As a 4th-level martial artist, he was already a reserve demon patroller, so he didn't need to take any assessments and could be promoted directly to a regular position. But having just broken through to the 4th-level martial artist, he could only be considered a lower-level demon patrolman, and his status among the demon patrolmen was average. To become a mid-level demon patrolman, one needed not only strength, but also sufficient demon skills. With a cumulative demon skill of 3000 and the basic accomplishment in bone refining, one could become a mid-level demon patrolman. A 4th-level martial artist like Liu Bai is now a mid-level demon patroller. Not long after, Lin Yi completed the conversion and obtained the official badge and clothes of the demon patrolman, and could enjoy the benefits of the demon patrolman. Every month he could get 3 blood and bone secret medicines for free, which could be exchanged for better martial arts, and he was eligible to browse ordinary martial arts for free. The key point is that he can freely choose to accept the missions of the Demon Patrol Division, and can also mobilize reserve demon patrollers. Such a status is comparable to that of a small martial Dao family. The news that Lin Yi became a 4th-level martial artist and an official demon patroller spread quickly, and everyone was shocked, because Lin Yi's growth was too fast, even the children of aristocratic families could not keep up. After Huang Yin knew about Lin Yi's breakthrough, she came over to congratulate him. Lin Yi, congratulations on becoming a demon patroller. I have only reached basic accomplishment of tendon refining and have not yet reached the great accomplishment realm, but you have already reached the initial accomplishment of bone refining. Lin Yi said, it's just that I was lucky and got some natural treasures in the secret realm, which allowed me to quickly improve my realm. But after reaching the bone tempering realm, it's difficult to quickly improve my strength. Bone tempering is too time consuming. The two chatted for a while, and then someone else came to congratulate him. All of a sudden, Lin Yi undoubtedly became a genius in the Demon Patrol Bureau and attracted much attention. Chen Quan of the Chen family also soon learned of Lin Yi's breakthrough and was immediately furious. How could this kid Lin Yi break through to the 4th level of martial Dao so quickly? Chen Quan is very clear about the status of the Reserve Demon Patrol and the Official Demon Patrol. Every official demon patrol is the treasure of the demon patrol. If a demon patrol dies, an all-out search will be carried out, and special spells will even be used to track the enemy. And if a reserve demon patrolman dies, although he will investigate, the intensity of the investigation is not that strong. Now that Lin Yi has become the demon patrolling envoy, if Lin Yi is killed again, the ripples caused will be too great. But the Chen family has offended Lin Yi, and this hatred cannot be erased. Lin Yi is growing too fast. I, a member of the Chen family, must not take action. Otherwise, once the Demon Patrol Department finds out, the Chen family may be fine, but the Chen family will definitely hand me over. In front of the Demon Patrol Division, unless he is a 6th realm martial artist, otherwise a bone refining realm great accomplishment martial artist like him is like an ant, and the Demon Patrol Division will not take him seriously at all. We can only contact the Demon Society. There was a hint of cruelty in Chen Quan's eyes. He had offended Lin Yi to death. With Lin Yi's growth rate, he might cause trouble for him soon. This is no longer a question of whether his son will die or whether the secret guard captain will die. If Lin Yi is allowed to grow up, he will undoubtedly die in the future. Therefore, in order to survive, he must kill Lin Yi in advance. At night, Chen Quan came to a shop in the black market and expressed his intention. Soon the owner of the shop gave him a note. Zishi, at the entrance of Wangchen restaurant in the west of the city. After Chen Quan obtained this address, he immediately went to this location. This location will be useless after this night, because the location of the Demon Guild changes every day, which is why it is difficult to get rid of the Demon Guild. Soon, midnight arrived. Chen Quan came to the entrance of Wangchen restaurant in the west of the city and waited here. When the time came, a black shadow appeared. It was a demon envoy from the Demon Association. 4th Master of the Chen family, what kind of deal do you want to do with our demon? The demon envoy asked. Kill a demon patrolling envoy. Chen Quan stated his purpose. Kill the demon envoy. The demon envoy was shocked. You were really brave, you dare to attack a demon envoy. You demon guilds dare to kill anyone, right? You wouldn't dare to kill just a demon patrolling envoy, right? Chen Quan said deliberately. The demon envoy smiled and said, not to mention the demon patrol envoy, as long as you can pay a sufficient price, we dare to kill even the director of the demon patrol department. But our demon guild has only penetrated Chengyang City not long ago, and the power here is not enough. It is not easy to kill a demon patrol envoy. You need to pay a high enough price. Tell me, what's the price? Chen Quan thought that he was very rich and could still pay the price of killing Lin Yi. It mainly depends on who is killed. The price of each demon patrol is different. The lower demon patrol envoy Lin Yi. Lin Yi, it's him. He's a little genius. He's growing up very fast. He's an ordinary person and has very high talents and qualifications. The cost of killing him is not low. How much silver? Silver. No, Lin Yi can't be measured by silver. I need a trade route from your Chen family as a price to transport some things for our demon society. What? You asked our Chen family to transport things for you demons? If this is found out, our entire Chen family will be implicated. Chen Quan always knew that the martial artist of the Demon Society was crazy, but he didn't expect it to be so crazy. He even regretted coming to the Demon Society. Master Chen, if you come to our demon club and kill a demon patroller, won't it implicate the Chen family? If you agree, I can guarantee that I will send elite troops to kill Lin Yi, and you will not be implicated afterwards. The demon envoy continued. Think about it carefully. If you let Lin Yi grow up, you will be in trouble. Compared with your life, this risk should not be a big deal. Okay, I agree. Chen Quan still agreed. Then sign the agreement. The demon envoy took out an agreement and asked Chen Quan to sign his name and press his fingerprints by blending his blood and energy into the ink. If Chen Quan dares to go back on his word, the demon will use this agreement to bring him to ruin. When will the demon take action? No rush. We need to find an opportunity. If we fail once, it will be difficult the second time. Instead, the trade route problem needs to be solved as soon as possible. We, the demons, have a batch of materials that need to be transported from the county town. The quantity is a bit large, and it will take too many times to transport them using the storage ring. So we need to use your Chen family's trade route and transport them legally. What can't even fit in the storage ring? Black Demon Stone. Black Demon Stone, what is the use of this thing? Don't worry about what it's used for. The Black Demon Stone is only part of the material. There will be many more materials to come. You must cooperate with us fully. You haven't even completed your mission yet, and you're asking me to cooperate. Within 3 days, we promise to launch an attack. How about that? Okay, it's a deal. The deal between Chen Quan and the Demon Society was officially finalized. Lin Yi goes to the Demon Patrol Bureau from his mansion every day to report for duty. He spends most of his time practicing, and the tempering of his second bone is about to be completed. On this day, he was on his way back home from the Demon Patrol. Suddenly, a cloud of evil fog appeared, covering the street, and then a sword light came killing. The speed was too fast, and the average martial artist of the Fourth Realm could not react in time and would definitely be killed instantly. 4 Realms Martial Artist Killer. And it's at least great accomplishment of the Bone Refining Realm. Lin Yi performed Cicada Shadow in an instant, and then drew out the Demon Patroller's sword, the Demon Slaying Sword, and performed the Instant Shadow Sword technique of the highest level. A flash of knife light cut through the demonic fog and slashed towards the man, and the man's body suddenly turned into a ball of smoke and dissipated. This strange energy surprised him a little. Just when he wanted to continue attacking the other party, the man disappeared, and the demonic fog around him also disappeared. He immediately returned to the Demon Patrol Department and reported the incident, which soon alerted one of the Demon Patrol Department's demon-suppressing envoys, Rob. Lord Rob. Lin Yi described the process of how he was attacked, and Rob looked at Lin Yi in surprise. I didn't expect that a top 4th level martial artist from the Demon Society attacked you, but you were fine. Lord Rob, how do you know that he is a martial artist of the Demon Society? Although Lin Yi felt a faint demonic aura from the other party, he did not tell Rob, but Rob guessed it directly. Rob smiled and said, that demon fog is a kind of demon fog talisman of the Demon Society. It can seal the demon fog and release it, creating a highly compressed demon fog area. The method of turning into demon fog and disappearing is a special ability of the martial artist of the Demon Society. It can transform into demon fog to avoid attacks, but this ability is integrated with the blood of the mist monster, so that the ability of the mist monster can be mastered. However, the method of turning into demon fog to avoid attacks cannot be used for a long time. The opponent failed to kill Li, so he retreated with one blow and ran away directly. Lord Rob, if we encounter this situation again, how can we find the other party's location? Lin Yi asked for advice. You have to practice special pupil techniques, but this kind of technique is difficult to master. If you are interested, you can learn about it, but don't spend too much time on it. Rob said. Thank you, Lord Rob. Lin Yi then went to find out more about it, and soon learned about a pupil technique that could be used for this kind of scenario, the Golden Light Pupil Technique. It was a powerful pupil technique that could dispel the evil fog and ignore illusions. There were no restrictions on its exchange, but it was extremely difficult to practice. Unless one had a physique suitable for pupil techniques, one could easily master this pupil technique. Golden Pupil Technique belongs to the category of secret techniques, but it only requires 100 magic skills to exchange for it. Lin Yi's current magic skills are just enough to exchange for this secret technique, so he exchanged it directly. Soon, Lin Yi obtained the secret technique of Golden Pupil Technique, and memorized it after spending some time. The Golden Light Pupil Technique can be practiced even without a special physique, but it requires a special thing, clear eyesight and clean water. It seems to be a special natural treasure. Lin Yi currently cannot get eye-clearing water, so he can only think of another way, which is to fuse a demon template with special pupil abilities so that he can practice the golden pupil technique. Among the monsters, there are some that possess this special pupil ability, such as the three-eyed peacock monster, which is a special monster with peacock pupils. Originally, Lin Yi had not decided which demon template to fuse with, but now he has an idea, which is to fuse with the three-eyed peacock template and then practice the golden pupil technique. As an official demon patrolman, he had considerable power. It was no problem for him to call upon some things from ordinary treasuries. In the ordinary treasuries of the demon patrolman's department there was the blood of the three-eyed peacock demon and the remains of demons. It was precisely because of these that he chose the three-eyed peacock demon instead of other demons. Soon, Lin Yi, as a demon patroller, took out some blood of the three-eyed peacock demon. Not long after, he went back, and this time he was not attacked. After all, he had just been attacked not long ago. It would be strange if he was attacked again. Even the Demon Association would not dare to be so bold. In fact, after Lin Yi was attacked, several demon-suppressing officers from the Demon Patrol Department dispatched a group of demon-suppressing officers to search the surroundings. The demons would never dare to be exposed. At home, Lin Yi merged the three-eyed peacock demon template and immediately looked at the data panel. Host: Lin Yi. Realm: Initial stage of Bone Refining Realm, One Piece, 4th Realm. Martial Arts: Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist Basic Accomplishment 97%, 5th Level Potential Instant Shadow Sword Skills Transformation 4th Level Potential Streaming Light Sword Basics 51%, 5th Level Potential. Template: Big Sun Monkey Template 5th Level Potential 8-Armed Sword Demon Template 6th Level Potential Blood Demon Template 3rd Level Potential Three-Eyed Peacock Template 4th Level Potential. Lin Yi hid the useless data, making the panel much simpler. The three-eyed peacock template is only at the 4th level of potential, but it doesn't have much impact. As long as I can practice the golden light pupil technique, it will be fine. Immediately, he began to sit cross-legged and practice the secret technique of golden pupil technique. He followed the practice method of golden pupil technique to gather the blood and energy into his eyes to temper them. If he did not have a special physique, it would definitely not work to temper his eyes in this way, unless he used special treasures from heaven and earth to temper them. But Lin Yi had the three-eyed peacock template, which was equivalent to having the peacock pupils. His eyes gradually took on the appearance of the peacock pupils, and the practice of the secret method of golden pupil technique officially began. As time passed, Lin Yi's eyes gradually revealed wisps of golden light, from being ordinary at the beginning. This was a symptom that the practice of golden pupil technique was effective. Sure enough, using the three-eyed peacock template to practice the golden light pupil technique is the fastest shortcut. That night, he did not go to sleep, but practiced all the time, also to prevent the martial artist of the Demon Society from attacking him again. The possibility of this happening was very small, but not impossible. In an attic somewhere in Chengyang City, the demon who attacked Lin Yi, the martial artist, was reporting the situation to the demon master. Sir, the attack on Lin Yi failed. What's going on? You have tempered 151 bones, integrated the abilities of the fog demon, and are good at shadow-killing swordsmanship. How could you fail? The demon envoy was very surprised. The demon club martial artist said truthfully, Sir, Lin Yi is not simple. He is good at a body movement, which is very similar to cicada shadow. Many people cannot practice this martial art, and Lin Yi should be close to reaching the realm of perfection. In addition, he has also practiced the instant meaning shadow sword technique of the Demon Patrol Division to the realm of perfection. His foundation is also very strong, which is definitely the limit of the foundation of double-layer copper skin, golden muscles, and iron tendons. I am not sure I can kill him, so I can only choose to retreat. He has cultivated so fast and even cultivated the instant shadow sword technique to the level of transformation. He has only been in the Demon Patrol Division for a short time. His comprehension is amazing. He is definitely a top genius in swordsmanship. It's normal that you can't kill him. Go down. Yes, this demon will be a martial artist. After the demon envoy martial artist left, the demon envoy frowned slightly. He didn't have many subordinates in Chengyang City. The top 4-level martial artist couldn't kill Lin Yi. Even if he sent a more powerful 4-level martial artist, he wouldn't be able to kill Lin Yi in a short time unless a 5-level martial artist took action. However, the Demon Society does not have a strong enough foundation in Chengyang City, and is currently unable to send out other 5th realm martial artists. They must wait until matters in the county city are dealt with before they can send a group of 5th realm martial artists or even 6th realm martial artists. He is the leading martial artist, and unless he takes action, they can be sure of killing Lin Yi. But if a 6th level martial artist appears when he is trying to kill Lin Yi, he will be dead. His current mission is very important, and he cannot take the risk of killing Lin Yi and thus affecting the final plan. I can only fool Chen Quan for now and promise to take action within a month. Anyway, within a month, the Chen family will not be of much use. The Demon Master decided like this. The next day, Lin Yi continued to practice the Golden Pupil Technique. Near noon, he successfully mastered the Golden Pupil Technique. Golden light flowed in his eyes, and it seemed that he could see through the void. But even the perfected realm of the Golden Light Pupil Technique cannot penetrate the void, that requires a more powerful pupil technique. After learning the Golden Pupil Technique, he majored in the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist, and he soon cultivated this martial art to the Great Accomplishment realm. After breaking through the Great Accomplishment realm, he completed the tempering of his second bone and began to temper the third bone. Using the Great Accomplishment realm's Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to temper bones is several times more efficient than before. With the help of the Blood and Bone secret medicine, a bone can be tempered in one day, which is far more efficient than before. Of course, this is not just the effect of Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist, but also the blessing of 4 demon templates, which makes his qualifications so monstrous. As time passed, Lin Yi's bones were tempered one by one, his blood and energy continued to surge, and his strength was improving every day. He has also cultivated the Flowing Light Blade, with the potential of the 5th realm to the Basic Accomplishment realm. The power is already very close to the Instant Shadow Sword technique of the Perfection realm. Once the Flowing Light Blade breaks through to the Great Accomplishment realm, it will completely surpass the Instant Shadow Sword technique of the Perfection realm and will become his most powerful means of attack. Chen family. Chen Quan was very annoyed. The Chen family had helped the Demon Society transport a large amount of materials in the past few days, but the Demon Society had been unable to launch a second attack on Lin Yi. The Demon Society is really too dishonest. He also knew that it was no use regretting now, as the deal had already begun. If he regretted it now, the demons might expose him. He could only hope that the demon would really launch a second attack on Lin Yi in the coming days. It would be best if a 5th level martial artist took action and killed Lin Yi instantly. 36 bone chains have been tempered. Lin Yi's blood and bone secret medicine was also used up. Without it, he couldn't temper his bones so quickly. If he tempered one more bone, he would be able to break through to the 4th level of basic accomplishment in the bone refining realm, a martial artist in the middle stage. The Demon Patrol Department. Lin Yi arrived, ready to take out another batch of medicinal materials that could be refined into the secret bone forging medicine and hand them over to the Demon Patrol Bureau in exchange for a batch of secret blood and bone medicine. Soon, Lin Yi exchanged for a lot of secret blood and bone medicines, enough for his hard training in the next period of time. He has no shortage of resources now, so he doesn't need to take on any missions. But as a demon patroller, it's impossible for him not to take on any missions, and on this day a mission was assigned to him. Protecting a little girl. Lin Yi was confused. He was a demon patroller, and he needed to protect a little girl. Moreover, this mission seemed to require more than one demon patroller. A mid-level demon patroller like Lu Bai was also recruited. This mission was very strange, but since it was a mission arranged by the Demon Patrol Division, he had no choice but to agree. Fortunately, the mission reward was not low, and he only had to protect it for 6 days to gain 500 demon skills. So, Lin Yi took on the task. A total of 6 demon patrollers were dispatched this time, among whom the one with the highest cultivation level was at the great accomplishment of the bone refining realm. This was still the power that was visible on the surface, and perhaps demon-suppressing ensigns were also dispatched in secret to protect them. This also made him curious about the identity of the little girl. Chengyang City. In a mansion in Longan Street, west of the city. Lin Yi and 6 other demon patrollers came here and temporarily settled here. Although this mansion is not small, it is obviously just an ordinary merchant's home, not a martial Dao family. He also met the owner of the house, who was a businessman. He also had some cultivation, but he was only at the 2nd level of martial artist, not very powerful. The little girl was only 11 years old, had no martial Dao skills, and was a little timid, and didn't seem to be anything special. He also knew the girl's name, Luo Yan. Lin Yi will need to stay here for the next 6 days, even at night. He has told Xiaoling and Xiaoya in advance, so he doesn't need to go back. Brother Lu, why did the demon patrol ask us to protect a little girl? This mission is very strange. There is nothing special about this family. Isn't it too much of an overreaction to mobilize 6 demon patrols? Lin Yi asked curiously. Lu Bai smiled and said, Brother Lin, this is not an ordinary mission. This little girl is very important. It's okay to tell you that she is the one that the Zhenyang sect wants. Zhenyang sect is. Lin Yi frowned slightly, he seemed to have never heard of it. Lu Bai introduced. Zhenyang sect is a sect power, and it is also the most powerful sect in Zhenyang County. The Deu dynasty has 36 counties and 336 cities with a vast territory, and Zhenyang County is just a weaker county among them. In Zhenyang County, the real powerful force is not the county city's demon patrol department, nor the county city's city lord's mansion, but the Zhenyang sect. The Zhenyang sect is indeed no match for the Deu royal family, but it is the #1 human force in Zhenyang County. Zhenyang County City couldn't resist the Qiang Demon Cave among the 13 demon caves. If it weren't for the Zhenyang sect fighting against these demons, involving most of the demon forces, otherwise the county city would have been breached long ago. The Zhenyang sect is so powerful. Lin Yi was very surprised. Lu Bai continued, the Zhenyang sect is very strong. All the elders in the sect are at the 7th realm. It is said that there is an 8th realm, but it is unknown whether it is true or not. However, last time, an 8th realm demon was born in the Qiang Demon Cave and wanted to invade the county city. In the end, it was the Zhenyang sect that withstood the invasion of the Qiang Demon Cave. This shows that the Zhenyang sect may indeed have an 8th realm martial artist. Even if there is no 8th realm martial artist, there are trump cards to fight against the 8th realm demons. Why did the Zhenyang sect take a fancy to this little girl? Lin Yi was even more puzzled. Such a powerful sect definitely had no shortage of geniuses. How capable was this little girl? He cultivated so fast, but no one took his fancy to him. It can be seen that this little girl is not simple. Special physique. Lu Bai introduced. You should have heard of being born with copper skin, which is a special physique, but this special physique is very common. There are some in Chengyang City, but Zhenyang sect doesn't like them. Luo Yan of the Luo family has a very strong and rare special physique, and it has just been awakened not long ago. It is a phoenix physique, and it is only in the initial stage of awakening. Our Chengyang City is a bit far from Zhenyang sect. If we take Luo Yan to Zhenyang sect, we are afraid that something will happen in the middle. Therefore, the city lord's mansion sent people to Zhenyang sect. It won't be long before Zhenyang will send someone to pick up Luo Yan. So that's how it is. Lin Yi finally understood that the people from Zhenyang sect would arrive within 6 days, so they needed to protect Luo Yan for 6 days. Demons would want to kill a genius with a phoenix physique, and some forces might not want a genius with a phoenix physique to rise. Why did the city lord's mansion contact the Zhenyang sect instead of the Deu dynasty? Lin Yi suddenly became confused. Lu Bai smiled. The official power of the Deu dynasty is the Demon Patrol Division, but the Demon Patrol Division will not take the initiative to train children, and she has an ordinary background and no suitable power to join. Although there will be many powerful forces who want her, they are definitely not as good as the Zhenyang sect. Of course, the most important point is that the mayor of our Chengyang City is a disciple of the Zhenyang sect. The city lord is a disciple of the Zhenyang sect. It was the first time that Lin Yi heard of this secret. Don't be surprised, Lu Bai said, the Deu dynasty and all the major sects have a cooperative relationship to fight against demons together. Even now, one of the Emperor Deu's concubines is a saint of a top sect. For the sake of interests, it is normal for both sides to cooperate. Therefore, many disciples of the sects are serving as officials in the Deu dynasty, and some even lead the army. Lin Yi's knowledge has been greatly broadened. He has to say that Lu Bai, who comes from a wealthy family, knows much more than he does. Time passed day by day, and there were no attacks during this period. The Demon Society and other forces were not stupid. They knew that Luo Yan was protected, so they sent strong men to attack her at this time. It was likely to be suicide. Even a martial artist who had reached the 5th level of perfection might fall into the trap. No matter how much these forces wanted to kill Luo Yan, they dared not sacrifice their own strong men. On the 5th day, an old man from the Zhenyang sect came over. Lin Yi took Luo Yan to the Demon Patrol Division, where they met an old man from the Zhenyang sect. The aura of the old man was very terrifying, like a prehistoric beast, which was far beyond his reach. This is Elder Li, the inner sect elder of the Zhenyang sect. Huang Pu, the director of the Demon Patrol Department, introduced them to everyone. Meet Elder Li, Lin Yi and others said respectfully. The inner sect elder is a big shot in the 7th realm. Even the director Huang Pu is only in the 6th realm. From this, it can be seen how much the Zhenyang sect values Luo Yan that they personally dispatched a 7th realm elder to pick up Luo Yan. If they wanted to kill Luo Yan from the 7th realm elder, they would have to dispatch multiple 7th realm elders to do so. Director Huang, I won't stay here any longer. I need to take her back to Zhenyang sect, said Elder Li. Soon, Elder Li took Luo Yan away. After Luo Yan left, Lin Yi and the others' magical skills were also recorded. After Luo Yan left, Lin Yi no longer had any missions, so he went back to see Xiaoling and Xiaoya, whom he hadn't seen for a few days, and had a few days of leisure. And these past few days, because they needed to protect Luo Yan all the time, the demon patrollers had no time to practice, and the number of his bone tempering chains was still 36. Now that he had returned, he soon had time to practice, and began to temper his 37th bone with the help of the secret blood and bone medicine. Soon, the tempering of the 37th bone was completed, Lin Yi's blood and qi transformed, and his cultivation entered the basic accomplishment realm of bone refining. He only needed to gather all the demon skills to be directly promoted to a mid-level demon patroller. Of course, Lin Yi was not so eager to upgrade to a middle-level demon patroller. A middle-level demon patroller was still just a demon patroller. At most, his treatment was slightly better. Some special tasks would be given to middle-level demon patrollers but not to lower-level demon patrollers, but that was all. Before I knew it, another half a month had passed. At this time, Lin Yi's golden pupil technique has broken through to the basic accomplishment realm, and flowing light sword has also broken through to the great accomplishment realm. Its power surpasses the instant shadow sword technique of the transformation realm, becoming Lin Yi's strongest means of attack at present. In addition, he tempered more than a dozen bones. Now, the number of bones that have been tempered has reached 52. But at this point, the efficiency of tempering the bones has slowed down a little. If the number of bones that have been tempered continues to increase, it may take 2 days to temper one bone. Of course, his Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist is still improving. If he can break through the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to the perfect level, the efficiency of tempering the bones will be greatly improved. As for the martial art, Cicada Shadow, he practiced it occasionally and now he has cultivated it to the highest level. His speed is also quite good, but after all, it is only a martial art with the potential of the 4th realm. It is indeed very powerful among the 4th realm, but in front of the 5th realm demons or 5th realm martial artists, Cicada Shadow is just average. However, he was currently practicing too many martial arts, and it would take a long time to temper his bones, so he did not have time to practice new martial arts. For now, Cicada Shadow is enough. 2 days later, Lin Yi received an invitation from Xuanyang Chamber of Commerce. This kind of invitation is sent to the prominent figures in Changyang City. As a demon patroller, his status is naturally extraordinary. Among the martial artists of the 4 realms, his status is extremely high, second only to those of the 5 realms. Auction. Lin Yi took a look at the information attached to the invitation, which introduced some of the auction items. After reading it, he immediately became interested. The level of this auction seems to be quite high, with many good things, and even better secret medicines, better than the blood and bone secret medicine, such as the Zhenyang bone tempering secret medicine. This is a secret medicine from the Zhenyang sect, and it is of very high quality, being the best among the bone tempering secret medicines. In addition to secret medicines, there are also good things like storage rings, and even secret methods of internal breathing. The secret method of internal breath is very precious, and Lin Yi is unable to exchange it now. The Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist is a martial art that trains the potential of the 5th realm. When practiced to the perfect realm, it can even temper the 5 internal organs, but the efficiency of this method of tempering the 5 internal organs is very slow, and the internal breath produced is just ordinary internal breath. If he relies on the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist to break through to the 5th level of martial artist, he must practice the secret method of internal energy. If he only relies on the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist, then the progress of practice will be very slow. Only by using special internal energy to temper the internal organs can one break through faster and unleash extremely powerful strength. Of course, any kind of inner breath secret technique is extremely expensive. In the Demon Patrol Bureau, only the upper-level demon patrolmen are qualified to exchange for the inner breath secret technique, and it requires a large amount of demon power. He simply cannot gather so much demon power in a short period of time. If he accumulates demon power in the normal way, it will probably take several years or even 10 years. This is still the Demon Patrol Bureau. If it were any other force, there would be no hope of obtaining the secret method of inner breath. I have to participate in this auction. I gained a lot in the secret realm. If I sell some medicinal herbs and spiritual medicines, I will have enough money to be eligible to bid for the inner breath secret method. So in the next few days, Lin Yi processed a large amount of medicinal materials and elixirs in exchange for enough gold. This auction will use gold as currency, not silver for settlement. However, gold in this world is much more valuable than silver. Most of the time, one tael of gold is equivalent to dozens of taels of silver, and sometimes even close to 100 taels of silver. Lin Yi processed a large amount of medicinal herbs and elixirs, and finally exchanged them for 5,000 taels of gold. Although he still had some treasures that had not been exchanged, this amount of gold was enough. This day, Chengyang City, Xuanyang Tower. This auction was held here. Lin Yi came here and met 2 acquaintances, Huang Yin and Liu Bai. No, there were 3 acquaintances. Chen Quan was also here. At this moment, Chen Quan stared at Lin Yi with hatred, wishing he could kill him, but he suppressed the murderous intent in his heart. Lin Yi naturally knew that Chen Quan wanted to kill him, but this was Chengyang City, and Chen Quan didn't dare to do anything. Moreover, Chen Quan's current strength was definitely not his opponent. He didn't need to take Chen Quan seriously, in case he was only afraid of the Chen family. After all, the Chen family has a 5th-level martial artist, and he is not yet a match for a 5th-level martial artist. Brother Lin, you are also coming to the auction. Brother Liu, Sister Huang, let me take a look. The 3 of them entered Xuanyang Tower while chatting. Soon, the 3 of them found their own seats and sat down. The distance between them was not far, but as more and more people sat down, they stopped talking. Lin Yi observed that a small number of the participants in the auction were 3rd-level martial artists, most were 4th-level martial artists, and there were very few 5th-level martial artists. However, the 5th-level martial artists were almost all in the private rooms, not in the hall. After a while, the auction was about to begin. The auctioneer in charge of the Xuanyang Chamber of Commerce's auction this time is also a 4th-level martial artist. She is wearing a tight-fitting long gown that outlines her perfect curves. She also looks young, only about 30 years old. Many people seemed to think that this woman, and then from the self-introduction of the female auctioneer and the discussion of the people around her, Lin Yi also knew the identity of this woman. The daughter of the vice president of Xuanyang Chamber of Commerce, Luo Shi, is a martial artist of bone refining great accomplishment. After Luo Shi made some opening remarks, he announced, "Everyone, today's auction begins now." Soon, the auction officially began, and the first item to be auctioned was not an ordinary item, but a fine 3-level weapon longsword, very suitable for a 3-level martial artist. After a while of bidding by a group of 3-level martial artists, it was auctioned off for 3 taels of gold. The items auctioned at the beginning were just average for a 4th-level martial artist like Lin Yi. They were items that a 3rd-level martial artist needed. After about half an hour, the really good stuff came up. Chapter 51. The next auction item attracted the attention of many martial artists from all over the world. 20 portions of blood and bone secret medicine. Lin Yi can easily obtain the blood and bone secret medicine from the Demon Patrol Department. This is because the treatment of the Demon Patrol is good, but it is not easy for martial artists in the other 4 realms to obtain the blood and bone secret medicine. Sometimes they even have to take risks in dangerous places in the Demon Mist Zone just to get a piece of the blood and bone secret medicine. Now, this one-time auction of 20 pieces of blood and bone secret medicine immediately excited many 4th realm martial artists who had difficulty obtaining blood and bone secret medicine. 20 pieces of blood and bone secret medicine, starting price is 100 taels of gold. Luo Shi announced. Soon, the fourth realm martial artists started bidding frantically, and the starting price quickly soared to 200 taels of gold, and it was still rising. This price was actually already inflated, but these fourth realm martial artists could not get so many blood and bone secret medicines, so they had to buy it no matter how inflated the price was. Finally, these blood and bone secret medicines were auctioned off by a fourth level martial artist for 320 taels of gold. Afterwards, some martial arts and weapons were put up for auction one by one, and many martial artists from the four realms participated in the bidding. Lin Yi was still sitting here without moving. He had not yet encountered any auction items that attracted him. Soon, 10 packages of the True Yang Bone Tempering Secret Medicine were put up for auction, and the starting price reached 200 taels of gold, which was twice the price of the Blood and Bone Secret Medicine. Lin Yi immediately joined the auction, but there were still many martial artists from the fourth realm who wanted the True Yang Bone Tempering Medicine. When the True Yang Bone Tempering Medicine was auctioned for 400 taels of gold, he gave up. He has a lot of gold, but he is not a fool. Even if he does not have the True Yang Bone Tempering Secret Medicine, he can exchange a large amount of Blood Bone Secret Medicine at the Demon Patrol Bureau, and he can still temper the 206 bones in his body without necessarily needing the True Yang Bone Tempering Secret Medicine. Afterwards, the auction continued, and the secret method of inner breath finally appeared. The next item to be auctioned is the secret method of inner breathing, turtle breathing secret method, which is suitable for martial artists of the fifth realm. This kind of inner breath does not have a strong attack power, which is suitable for martial artists of the fifth realm to practice, and it has a certain effect of prolonging life. The starting price is 1,000 taels of gold. Luo Shi introduced the secret method of turtle breathing. After listening to the introduction, Lin Yi knew that this secret method of internal energy was just average. He estimated that it would only be useful for a 5th level martial artist, but it would be useless for a 6th level martial artist. He would not participate in the bidding for such a secret method. But he didn't need it. There were martial artists of the 4th realm who needed it, and a large number of martial artists of the 4th realm participated in the auction. For them, a secret method of inner breath was their hope to reach the 5th realm martial artist. In the end, this secret method of inner breath was auctioned off for 1,800 taels of gold. Afterwards, another secret method of inner breath was auctioned, and the transaction price reached 2,000 taels of gold. It seems that the inner breath secrets put up for auction are all very ordinary. Lin Yi said secretly. He came here mainly to broaden his horizons and did not necessarily have to participate in the auction. If he did not have a suitable inner breath secret method, he would rather not participate in the auction. Soon, one auction item caught everyone's attention. It was no ordinary item. Luo Shi cleared his throat and said, "Dear guests, the next item to be auctioned is a disciple token of the Jinjia sect ruins. You can use this disciple token to enter the Jinjia sect ruins." The remains of the Jinjia sect. The whole place was in turmoil. Perhaps many people had never heard of the Golden Armor sect, but some knowledgeable martial artists from aristocratic families knew about it. Golden Armor sect. Lin Yi felt that the name was somewhat familiar. After thinking about it, he quickly remembered it. He had seen some records about the Jinjia sect in the library of the Demon Patrol Bureau. It was a sect thousands of years ago. At that time, the Zhejiang sect was not the largest sect, but the Jinjia sect was the largest sect in Zhejiang County. It seemed that they had provoked a terrifying demon, which led to their destruction. All the former sects of the Jinjia sect were destroyed, but a secret realm was preserved intact, becoming the only relic of the Jinjia sect preserved in the world. This secret realm is not big. It was transformed by the Jinjia sect and became a special place of the Jinjia sect. Only the disciples of the Jinjia sect can enter, so the remaining disciple tokens are very precious. Seeing that many martial artists didn't seem to know much about the Jinjia sect ruins, Luo Shi introduced, the Jinjia sect ruins are a secret place of the Jinjia sect. The Jinjia sect was the largest sect in Zhejiang County thousands of years ago. Although many people have entered this ruins and there are no resources left, there is the Jinjia sect's heritage, the big bronze arm fist. This is one of the prerequisite martial arts for the Jinjia sect's immortal golden armor. It is said that once the immortal golden armor is cultivated to the extreme, it is almost invincible in the 8 realms. The immortal golden armor, invincible in the 8 realms. Lin Yi understood that this immortal golden armor was at least a martial art with the potential of the 8th level, and it was even possible to be a martial art of the 9th level. Then what level of martial art was Big Bronze Arm Fist? It's definitely not the potential of the 5th realm. It's most likely the potential of the 6th realm, and there's even a hint of the potential of the 7th realm. This is a fighting method of martial arts. Once you master the Big Bronze Arm Fist, you will be invincible in battles with the same realm. Among the fighting skills he currently possesses, the highest is only the Flowing Light Sword, with the potential of the 5th realm, which is definitely not as good as the Big Bronze Arm Fist. At this time, a martial artist of the 4th realm frowned and said, "The Great Bronze Arm Fist is indeed very powerful, but it is not easy to obtain. Even if you obtain it, who can practice the Great Bronze Arm Fist without a special physique? Many disciple tokens have been reported before, but these disciple tokens can only be used once. Without the information recorded by the Golden Armor sect, these disciple tokens will be taken back by the ruins. Once you enter and gain nothing, the loss will be huge." Luo Shi still smiled and said, "If you get the Big Bronze Arm Fist, and practice it, wouldn't it be a big profit? This disciple token may be useful to some people. The starting price is 1,000 taels of gold according to the request of the sender." 1,000 taels of gold. The starting price is not low, but it is very likely to be wasted. Many people were watching and did not participate in the bidding, but a few martial artists did participate in the bidding. 1,200 taels of gold. 1,500 taels. Lin Yi did not wait and participated in the auction. He was really interested. He was not worried that he would not be able to practice the Big Bronze Arm Fist, so he had to give it a try no matter how much gold he spent. Soon, the bidding price rose to 2,000 taels. Finally, only Lin Yi and a 5th level martial artist were left bidding. Lin Yi was not afraid of the other party's 5th level martial artist status and continued bidding. In the end, he won the bid for this disciple token at the price of 2,800 taels of gold. Seeing that Lin Yi spent so much gold to buy a Jinjia sect disciple token, Chen Quan secretly laughed at Lin Yi, thinking that Lin Yi must be happy in vain and get nothing. Soon, Lin Yi paid the gold and received the Jinjia sect disciple token as well as the location of the Jinjia sect ruins, a route map, many precautions, intelligence within the ruins, etc., all of which were included in the package. After he put it away, he continued to watch other items being auctioned one by one. There are a lot of good things later, even elixirs. Pills are better than secret medicines, and the next pill to be auctioned made many martial artists in the 4th realm go crazy. The next item to be auctioned is the 5 organs pill. Even if one's cultivation has not reached the perfection of the bone refining realm, one can still increase the success rate of breakthrough by 50% with this pill, and forcibly break through to the 5th level of martial Dao, the 5 organs realm. Luo Shi introduced. The 5 organs pill was definitely not made by a certain noble family in Chengyang City. It must have come from the county town or from a sect. Wuzang pill, what a good thing. Lin Yi was also somewhat interested in him. He could guarantee that he could break through to the 5th realm 100%, but Xiaoling and Xiaoya might not be able to break through to the 5th realm martial artist. However, the competition for the 5 organs pill would be extremely exaggerated. He thought about it and decided to give up, as there was a high probability that he would not be able to compete. Moreover, for some forces, a 5 organs pill is likely to create a 5th realm martial artist. If he really fights for it at all costs, he will become a thorn in the eyes of certain forces, and his situation will not be very good. Therefore, he gave up the bid for the 5 organs pill. In the end, the 5 organs pill was auctioned off by a 5th realm martial artist. It was definitely not for his own use, but for his relatives. The transaction price of the 5 organs pill also stunned Lin Yi. It was worth more than 10,000 taels of gold. I have to say that the rich man is really rich, and his wealth is not comparable to Lin Yi's. The finale item of this auction was a top-notch 6th level armor, which attracted a group of 5th level martial artists to bid for it, and the final transaction price reached more than 60,000 taels of gold. With the final item being auctioned, the auction ended successfully. Everyone left in an orderly manner, and there was no disturbance. After all, there were many 5th level martial artists here, and the Xuanyang Chamber of Commerce was not weak either. Who would dare to cause trouble here? The Demon Patrol Department. Lin Yi followed Liu Bai back, and Liu Bai also knew that Lin Yi had bid for the disciple token of the Golden Armor sect, so he reminded him, "Brother Lin, I also know a little about the ruins of the Golden Armor sect. If you want to obtain the Big Bronze Arm Fist, you need to take a disciple assessment, and this assessment is based on your cultivation. You'd better improve your strength in the 4th realm of martial artist to have a hope of passing the assessment. Brother Liu, thank you for the reminder. Lin Yi took note of it, and he was not in a hurry to go to that secret place. He would at least wait until he had cultivated the flowing light blade to the highest level and tempered more bones. In the days that followed, Lin Yi focused on practicing the flowing light knife and the great thunder sound ape fist to temper his bones, and he made rapid progress. As for the golden pupil technique, he did not continue to practice it for the time being. Another half-month has passed. This day, Lin Yi's flowing light blade finally broke through to the perfect realm. With a thought, the flowing light of the blade crossed dozens of meters and broke through the air to kill the enemy. It was extremely terrifying. And as he perfected the martial art of flowing light blade, his strength also improved greatly. But the bone tempering was a bit slow. He had only tempered 66 bones so far, which was still a long way from 206 bones. Based on my current progress, I should be able to cultivate the flowing light blade to the highest level in about a month. By then, no matter how many bones I have tempered, I must go to the ruins of the Golden Armor sect and obtain the big bronze arm fist as soon as possible so that my strength can be improved faster. Chen family. Chen Quan was certain that the Demon Society was fooling him. They said time and again that they would deal with Lin Yi, but they fooled him time and time again. Moreover, the Chen family transported too many items into Chengyang City for the Demon Society and then disappeared. He did not dare to investigate. But what is certain is that the demons are likely to cause trouble. He didn't dare to say it out loud. Once he did, the Chen family would probably kill him for fear that he would bring harm to the entire Chen family. Of course, he was not very worried that the demons would cause trouble again and would not be able to destroy Chengyang City. The most important thing now was to kill Lin Yi and not give Lin Yi any more time to grow. At night, Chen Quan met the demon envoy again. When will you demons kill Lin Yi? Chen Quan asked. Soon, the demon replied calmly. Chen Quan knew that the other party was fooling him, but he couldn't beat him, and he didn't dare to offend the Demon Society. He could only suppress his anger and continued. Lin Yi is a demon. He grows too fast. You attacked and killed Lin Yi once. Do you think that after they grow up and become 5th level martial artists or 6th level martial artists, they will attack you, the Demon Society? The demon envoy was silent for a while. He also thought that if Lin Yi really grew up, he would definitely take action against them. He was indeed a potential and important enemy of the Demon Society. We may have opportunities to cooperate in the future. If you keep delaying, it will not benefit either of us. Perhaps Chen Quan's words moved the Demon Master, or perhaps for other reasons. The Demon Master promised, according to our information, Lin Yi has obtained the disciple token of the Golden Armor sect. He will definitely go to the Golden Armor sect ruins. If he goes there, we will send a 5th level martial artist to kill him. 5 realms martial artist. As the 4th master of the Chen family, Chen Quan cannot mobilize a 5th level martial artist, but the Demon Society can do it. He also believes that if a 5th level martial artist takes action, Lin Yi will definitely have no chance of survival. I hope the Demon Society can do it. Chen Quan is gone. Soon, another month passed, and Lin Yi's bones had been tempered into 85 pieces, and the flowing light blade had finally broken through to the realm of transformation, and his strength had increased tremendously. Under normal circumstances, he is confident that he can fight against a weaker 5th realm martial artist. If he unleashes 4 great monster magic plates, he can easily beat a 5th realm martial artist of the first dirty realm to death. It's time to go to the Jinjia sect ruins. Lin Yi asked for leave from the Demon Patrol Bureau and the 2 women in his family. He also bought some food and put it in his storage ring before leaving Chengyang City. As soon as Lin Yi left Chengyang City, the news of his departure was known to the Demon Society. Lin Yi was walking in the Demon Fog area. As long as he didn't break into the territories of the 5th and 6th realm demons, he would hardly encounter any danger. Along the way, he only encountered some weaker demons, and he did not kill them, but just avoided them. The ruins of the Jinjia sect are some distance away from Chengyang City. 2 hours later, Lin Yi finally approached the ruins of the Jinjia sect, which is located on a mountain, Xi'an Mountain. And just as he arrived here, a faint sense of crisis came over him. The next moment, a figure appeared in front of him, dressed in black, holding a 5-level sword, and wearing a demon mask on his face. There is a faint demonic aura on him, which also shows his identity. Martial artist. You demons think too highly of me, you actually sent a 5th level martial artist to kill me. I wonder what level of martial artist you are. Lin Yi didn't seem to be panicked at all, he was talking and laughing. Seeing that Lin Yi was not afraid, the demon martial artist also admired Lin Yi's courage. Does it matter how many Zhang Realm martial artists there are? I am only a Zhang Realm martial artist, but if I want to kill you, one move is enough. I can sense the bones in your body. At most, you have tempered dozens of pieces. You are still only at the basic accomplishment level. Even if you have a trump card, you can't threaten a 5th realm martial artist. Call out. The 5th realm martial artist attacked at such a high speed that Lin Yi's cicada shadow could only barely dodge his attack. You are indeed a genius in the realm of transformation of cicada shadow. However, cicada shadow is only a physical martial art suitable for the 4th level martial artist to practice. As soon as he finished speaking, the demon martial artist also activated a martial art of body movement, and his speed increased a lot, like a ghost. This time, Lin Yi couldn't avoid it. Since you can't avoid it, then don't hide. Boom! Lin Yi used the flowing light blade of the highest level, and the dazzling flowing light of the blade tore through the evil fog and directly hit the demon martial artist. The flowing light blade of the transcendent realm. This demon society martial artist had a lot of experience and had probably investigated Lin Yi. He knew that Lin Yi had exchanged for the flowing light knife, but he never expected that Lin Yi had actually practiced this sword technique to perfection. This terrifying blade light directly tore through the armor of the dirty realm martial artist and almost killed him. I underestimated you. Black film. This demon will martial artist's body. A black film appeared, which made his defense soar. Then he used his ability to transform into mist, hiding in the demon mist, so as to find an opportunity to launch a fatal attack on Lin Yi. The ability to mist again. Lin Yi was not afraid at all now, his eyes shone with golden light, and he performed the golden pupil technique of the basic accomplishment realm. In an instant, everything around him could not confuse him, and the demon society, this martial artist of the first dirty realm, immediately appeared in front of him. Cut. The stream of blade light cut through the sky and slashed towards the mist-like demon martial artist. Although it passed through, the continuous flashes of blade light caused the mist-like state to gradually collapse. How did you find me? It's pupil technique. You even mastered a pupil technique. This demon will martial artist realized that he can't kill Lin Yi and prepared to escape. Immediately, he performed a forbidden technique, his blood and energy burned, and he quickly fled into the distance. However, Lin Yi didn't want to let him escape, otherwise his situation would be exposed. Then we must go all out. Lin Yi activated the Great Sun Demon Monkey template, the 8-armed sword demon template, the blood demon template, and the 3-eyed peacock template. With the blessing of the 4 great monster templates, his strength and speed skyrocketed. Call out. Lin Yi chased after him quickly, and the flowing light blade he displayed was bigger, faster and sharper. Puff. The blade slashed the demon martial artist, interrupting his forbidden technique. The other party was dumbfounded when he saw Lin Yi, who was emitting 4 kinds of demon auras. How come you look more like a martial artist of the demon society than I do? He even suspected that Lin Yi was the son of a demon from some demon society, but if he was really the son of a demon, he would not have acted like this. If you can't escape, then fight. This demon martial artist went all out, even burning the strength of his organs, sacrificing his life to stab Lin Yi with a sword. Lin Yi's whole body strength exploded, and with one blow, he fiercely shattered the sword light of the demon martial artist, crushing it directly with terrifying power. Boom! The demon was thrown out by the martial artist, his body covered with hideous knife wounds, his entire life force was completely annihilated, and he died completely. The blessing of the 4 great monster magic templates is indeed powerful. Even a martial artist of the 5 Realms Demon Association in the Dirty Realm was easily killed by me. Lin Yi hid the demon template, looted the demon martial artist's body, and then continued to enter the Xi'an mountain. He wanted to enter the ruins of the Jinjia sect and take away the inheritance here as soon as possible. On the mountain, Lin Yi quickly found the entrance to the ruins of the Jinjia sect, which was an ordinary stone gate. He took out the token of the Jinjia sect disciple and approached the stone gate. The stone gate opened, forming a space channel. Without hesitation, he entered the secret realm directly. In the secret realm, Lin Yi looked around. The buildings here were like ruins, with collapsed buildings and messy weeds everywhere. As for resources, he didn't see any. He entered some buildings and didn't encounter any resources. Sure enough, everyone who entered here before has looted all the resources. Just as the information says, there are not many resources in this secret realm. There is only the inheritance of the big bronze arm fist. Lin Yi stopped looking for resources and went straight to the place where the big bronze arm fist was passed down. Soon, he arrived here and saw a number of stone gates. The other stone gates were destroyed, leaving only one stone gate intact. If the other stone gates were still there, this inheritance would not only be big bronze arm fist, but there would be other inheritances comparable to big bronze arm fist, but now there is only big bronze arm fist inheritance left. He directly entered the stone gate containing the big bronze arm fist and entered a formation space. In this formation space, he needed to pass 3 tests before he could obtain the inheritance of the big bronze arm fist. The first test is the basic potential test. If the basic potential is not good enough, even the second level test cannot be done. For example, if one is careless in each level and fails to reach the highest level, then one may be eliminated at the first level. Lin Yi stood in the formation of the first level and accepted the inspection of the formation. Suddenly, rays of light penetrated his body. This was the use of the power of the formation to check his basic potential. After a while, his basic potential was checked out. Boom! The entrance to the second level assessment appeared, which meant that he had passed the first level assessment. Immediately, he entered the second level of the formation space. This level was a combat test. If a martial artist of the fourth level had poor combat power, he would not be qualified to enter the third level. Buzz! A formation puppet appeared, holding a spear. This was a formation puppet refined by the Golden Armor sect. It could move only with the help of the formation and was specially made for the assessment of disciples. In terms of strength, the combat power of this formation puppet is comparable to the top 4 perfect martial artists. When the formation puppet attacked him, Lin Yi directly unleashed the flowing light knife sword technique. The dazzling flowing light of the sword flashed, and the head of the formation puppet fell off. Then the formation light flashed, and the puppet disappeared. Second level passed. Immediately, Lin Yi arrived at the third level of the formation space. This level of assessment is the most difficult and is the one that stumped everyone before it. In the third level of the formation space, Lin Yi saw a formation wall and a stone tablet, on which a martial art gradually emerged. Little bronze arm fist. He needs to practice the small bronze arm fist to the basic accomplishment level within the specified time and attack the wall. Only after he meets the requirements can he pass this level of assessment and obtain the big bronze arm fist. Everyone knows about this level of assessment and wants to practice the little bronze arm fist in advance, but this martial art does not exist in the outside world because it was created specifically for this level of assessment. If one fails to pass this level of assessment, once one leaves this formation space, the relevant memory will be erased. This is also one of the effects of this formation space. A martial artist at the fourth realm cannot resist the effect of this formation space, and the memory of small bronze arm fist will inevitably be erased. Although it can be recovered, the cost of recovery is too high, so high that he simply disdains to learn martial arts like big bronze arm fist. In 1 month, I have practiced the little bronze arm fist to the basic accomplishment level. This is indeed difficult for other martial artists in the fourth level, but it is not difficult for me. He already has the goal of becoming the Great Sun Monkey, and the Great Sun Monkey has a natural talent of bronze skin and iron bones, which makes him suitable for the small bronze arm fist. It must be very easy for him to practice the small bronze arm fist to the basic accomplishment level within a month. However, he wanted to master it faster. What if the demons sent people to wait for him outside the Jinjia sect ruins? Wouldn't he be doomed? So, he took out a bottle of blood, which was the blood of a demon. This demon was called the Copper Arm Ape. Although it was not as good as the Great Sun Demon Monkey and was only a demon of the fourth realm, its arms were very special and were called copper arms. They were definitely suitable for practicing the small copper arm fist. His 3-eyed peacock template had expired, so he did not continue taking it. He was going to take this drop of bronze-armed ape demon blood and fuse it with the bronze-armed ape template. He directly swallowed this drop of bronze-armed ape demon blood and quickly merged with the bronze-armed ape demon template. His arms quickly changed, and bronze arms emerged, but were quickly hidden by him. With the Great Sun Demon Monkey template and the Bronze Arm Ape template, I don't believe that I can't master this small bronze arm fist in a short period of time. He immediately began to practice little bronze arm fist, and practiced madly and hard. With the Blood Demon template, he did not care about the damage to his body. In just a few hours, he mastered the little bronze arm fist. Through the data panel, he found that the potential of little bronze arm fist was not bad either, and it was also a martial art with the potential of the fourth realm. After that, he continued to practice hard without any rest time. Finally, on the third day, he successfully practiced the little bronze arm fist to the basic accomplishment level. Immediately, he came to the wall of the formation and performed the little bronze arm fist, punching the wall of the formation. A dent was made on the wall of the formation, and the aura of the little bronze arm fist was captured by the wall of the formation. At this moment, the martial arts content of Big Bronze Arm Fist was projected onto the wall of the formation. He quickly memorized the contents of Big Bronze Arm Fist, confirmed it several times, and after making sure that he remembered it correctly, he quickly left. Down the mountain, Lin Yi did not find the martial artist of the Demon Society, and he also knew that in just less than 3 days, the Demon Society might not have reacted and did not know that the martial artist of the Demon Society who was at the 5th level was dead. So he quickly left here and returned to Changyang City. Changyang City Demon Patrol Division, Lin Yi is back. He has reported in and will be on duty as usual tomorrow. The news of his return was soon known to the Chen family, who informed the Demon Society. In Changyang City, several 5th-level demon masters of the Demon Society were all stunned. Lin Yi was not dead. How was this possible? They sent a 5th-level martial artist of the 1st level to kill Lin Yi. It was impossible that Lin Yi was not dead. At this time, they found that the 5th-level martial artist had not returned, and they were also busy with an important plan, so they did not pay attention to Lin Yi's matter. Go find out what's going on. The Demon Society immediately sent a 5th realm martial artist to investigate, but they could not find anything and the body of the Demon Society 5th realm martial artist had long disappeared. However, they can be sure of one thing, that is, the martial artist of the 5 Realms Demon Association is dead. They do not think that Lin Yi killed him. There is only one possibility. This is a trap. The Demon Patrol guessed that we were going to deal with Lin Yi, and sent strong men to protect Lin Yi. I was fooled by the Demon Patrol. It's all the fault of the Chen family, otherwise we wouldn't have lost a 5th-level martial artist. These demons regretted their actions. Soon, a 6th-level demon envoy issued an order, forbidding anyone from intervening in Lin Yi's affairs. This plan of the Demon Association was the most important, and all other matters had to take a back seat. At home, Lin Yi began to practice Big Bronze Arm Fist. This martial art far surpassed Big Bronze Arm Fist in terms of potential and mystery. With Big Bronze Arm Fist, he naturally had no interest in continuing to practice Small Bronze Arm Fist, but concentrated on practicing Big Bronze Arm Fist, which had great potential. But he also had to admit that the difficulty of practicing Big Bronze Arm Fist was really high. He had the Big Sun Demon Ape template and the Bronze Arm Ape template, but he still felt the difficulty in practicing. This kind of martial arts did not seem to be something that a 4th-level martial artist could practice. As time passed, he spent a lot of time practicing the Big Bronze Arm Fist every day, and also spent time practicing the Big Thunder Sound Ape Fist to temper his bones. Finally, on the 5th day, Lin Yi successfully mastered the Big Bronze Arm Fist. Buzz! Lin Yi's blood surged and gathered on his right arm. These blood gradually turned into bronze scales that covered his entire arm, making the entire arm full of a sense of sophistication and deterrence. Immediately, he punched an iron pillar in the house, making a dent in it. It's worthy of being called the Big Bronze Arm Fist. It's extremely powerful even just by getting started. Lin Yi looked at his data panel again. Host: Lin Yi. Realm: Basic Accomplishment 88 pieces, 4th Realm. Martial Arts: Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist. Great Accomplishment 52%, 5th Level Potential. Instant Shadow Sword Skill Transformation, 4th Level Potential. Flowing Light Sword Transformation, 5th Level Potential. Great Bronze Arm Fist Introduction 1%, 6th Level Potential. Template: Big Sun Demon Monkey Template 5th level potential, 8 Armed Sword Demon Template 6th level potential, Blood Demon Template 3rd level potential, Copper Arm Ape Template 4th level potential. Sure enough, the Big Bronze Arm Fist is a martial art with the potential to reach the 6th realm. This is also the only martial art with the potential of the 6th realm that he knows at present. Even in the Demon Patrol Bureau, if one wants to practice martial arts with the potential of the 6th realm, he will have to become a demon suppressor to have a chance. Moreover, Big Bronze Arm Fist is a prerequisite martial art for the 8th level potential martial art or even the 9th level potential martial art, Immortal Golden Armor. It has very high potential and is definitely the top 6th level potential martial art. After learning the Big Bronze Arm Fist, he is still working hard to practice this martial art, striving to bring it to the basic accomplishment level. In that case, his strength will increase tremendously. The headquarters of the Demon Patrol Bureau. Director Huang Pu and several 5-realm demon suppressors were holding a meeting here. During the meeting, Huang Pu raised something. According to the news, more and more demons and martial artists have come to Chengyang City. What? The Demon Society martial artist came to Chengyang City. What do they want to do? Are they going to set up a branch in Chengyang City? This is just a county town, not a prefecture town. It's not worth it for the Demon Society to build a branch here, right? The Demon Society is not an ordinary force. Director, how many martial artists did the Demon Society send here this time? Huang Pu shook his head as he looked at the panicked crowd. I don't know the details, but I know that the Demon Society has sent a group of 5th level martial artists, and there may even be 6th level martial artists. The city lord also knows the situation and asked us to find out the purpose of the Demon Society's martial artists as much as possible, and find a group of Demon Society's martial artists. This meeting is to let you spend more time looking for the Demon Society's martial artists. Yes, many demon suppressing envoys responded. In addition, there is one more thing. Huang Pu said. Zhenyang sect has arranged for a disciple to come here for training. You can arrange for a demon patroller to lead him. After 3 months of training, the disciple will return to Zhenyang sect. A disciple of the Zhenyang sect. What's his strength? Many demon suppressing envoys looked at Huang Pu. 4th level martial artist. Huang Pu said, according to the information provided by Zhenyang sect, she has probably tempered more than 180 bones. Her strength is quite good, but she has not experienced any battles. It is said that this trip down the mountain to train is also arranged and tested by her master. These demon-suppressing envoys also felt a headache. If a martial artist of the 4th realm got into trouble here, the Zhenyang sect would probably cause trouble for them. But if they had to protect him all the time, what would the training be for? They were thinking about who to find to guide this Zhenyang sect disciple, and they also hoped that this Zhenyang sect disciple would not be too arrogant, otherwise it would be a headache for them. Lord Rob. Lin Yi looked at the demon-suppressing envoy who came to find him with some curiosity. Could it be that he had some mission to assign to him? Luo Bo said, Lin Yi, I have a task for you. If you complete the task well, you will be rewarded with 1,000 demon skills. 1,000 demon skills. What mission? Lin Yi was very interested. Immediately, Rob sent the task to Lin Yi. Lin Yi looked at the task and revealed a strange expression. Lord Rob, you want me to train a disciple of the True Yang sect for 3 months. Are you sure he needs me to train him? He is a disciple of the True Yang sect. Luo Bo coughed lightly. Ahem, don't feel any pressure. He is just a disciple of the True Yang sect. Just treat him as a demon patroller who has just broken through. You only need to train him for 3 months. He is just a martial artist of the 4th realm who has lived in an aristocratic family since childhood and joined the True Yang sect without any battle experience. Can I not accept this mission? Lin Yi wanted to spend more time practicing and really didn't want to take care of this task. No. Rob became serious. There are not many demon patrollers in the Demon Patrol Department who are suitable for this mission. You are one of them, and you have a strong ability to protect your life. Although you have only reached basic accomplishment in the bone refining realm, other martial artists in the Demon Patrol Department who have reached great accomplishment in the bone refining realm are no match for you. There are a few martial artists who have reached perfection in the bone refining realm, but they are also working hard to break through to the 5th realm martial artist and don't have time to accept this mission. You are the most suitable one. All right. Lin Yi also knew that he could not refuse this task, so he had to agree. He just hoped that the disciple of Zhenyang sect would not waste too much of his time. The next day, Lin Yi went to the Demon Patrol Bureau to report for duty and saw this disciple of the Zhenyang sect. He thought she was a male disciple, but unexpectedly she was a female disciple. She was dressed in green, had a delicate face, was about 1.7 meters tall, and had a good figure. But she seemed a little nervous. She clenched the scabbard in her hands with both hands, lowered her head, and did not dare to look around. It could even be said that she was a little socially anxious. Lin Yi, you're here. When Luobo saw Lin Yi coming, he called out and immediately introduced the Zhenyang sect disciple to Lin Yi. This is Cheng Qinger, a disciple of the Zhenyang sect. Cheng Qinger, for the next 3 months, you will follow Lin Yi. He will take you to take on some missions to hone yourself. Cheng Qinger mustered up her courage and greeted Lin Yi. Hello, my name is Cheng Qinger. My name is Lin Yi. Lin Yi also introduced. Rob was about to leave, but Cheng Qinger suddenly asked, Rob, the Demon Slayer, where do I live? You can stay at the Demon Patrol Department. I will send someone to arrange a place for you to stay. Rob said, living in the Demon Patrol Bureau, at least you don't have to worry about safety and it will save you a lot of trouble. Cheng Qinger lowered her head and responded. Afterwards, Rob left, leaving only Lin Yi and Cheng Qinger. Cheng Qinger, how do you want to spend these 3 months? Lin Yi asked. I don't know. I'll listen to you, Cheng Qinger said. At this moment, Lin Yi was also having a headache. He didn't know how to lead this Zhenyang sect disciple. Could he just fool around and not care about anything? But if that happens, Rob will probably be in trouble. People are here to gain experience. If he doesn't care about anything, what's the point of gaining experience? Have you ever killed a demon? Lin Yi suddenly spoke. He felt that the other party might have never killed a demon. I've never killed anyone. Cheng Qinger lowered her head in shame. You haven't even killed a demon. Lin Yi was speechless. This was a world surrounded by demonic fog. Once you went out, you would encounter demons, but you hadn't encountered any demons yet. Are there no monsters near your Zhenyang sect? Lin Yi asked again. Cheng Qinger shook her head. Zhenyang sect has the Zhenyang treasure tree. There is no demon fog within 100 miles, and demons dare not approach the Zhenyang sect. I live in Zhenyang City under the Zhenyang sect. There is no demon fog there either, so I have never fought with demons. My brothers and sisters often go to kill demons, but I haven't. True Yang treasure tree. There are no demons within 100 miles. Lin Yi envied the Zhenyang sect, and the people living in the cities near the Zhenyang sect were lucky, at least they didn't have to worry about monsters. But a city like Changyang was dangerous, as they would have to face the invasion of monsters. If they were lucky, nothing would happen, but if they were unlucky, they might die in a monster crisis. How about this, I'll take you to kill a demon in the next few days. Lin Yi made such an arrangement. If he took Cheng Qinger to kill one more demon and exercise her courage, it should have a tempering effect. When Cheng Qinger heard that they were going to kill the demon, her face turned pale and her body couldn't help but tremble, and it was still shaking. Are you afraid of killing demons? Lin Yi frowned. Yes. Cheng Qinger nodded slightly. A martial artist of the 4th realm is afraid of killing demons. It would be embarrassing to say it to others, but she is just afraid. Lin Yi thought about it and realized that under such circumstances, if Cheng Qinger was asked to go to the demon mist area to kill people, no one knew what would happen. He thought about it carefully and decided to take Cheng Qinger to the demon dungeon tomorrow. There were many demons there. With his identity as a demon patroller, it should not be a problem for him to pick a demon for Cheng Qinger to practice with. Rest first, I'll come see you tomorrow. Lin Yi left. After returning, he continued to practice hard, and time quickly came to the next day. In front of the demon patrol office, Lin Yi meets Cheng Qinger, who is still very nervous at this moment. Let's go to the demon dungeon. Don't be afraid, those demons are very weak. Lin Yi didn't care whether Cheng Qinger agreed or not, and took her directly to the demon dungeon. Soon after, the demon dungeon arrived. He directly took out his demon patrol token. The jailers here had been replaced by a new group of people. The old acquaintances were gone, most likely having died in the previous Great Sun Demon Monkey Rebellion. Master Demon Patrol, what do you want me to do? A prison boss here said respectfully. I want to raise an ordinary 3rd-level demon and arrange a place for battle. Lin Yi ordered. Yes, the jailer quickly did it. The 2nd level of the demon dungeon. Lin Yi brought Chang Qinger here and came to the cell of a third-level demon. The third-realm demon, Shanyanyang. Lin Yi opened the cell, carried the other person with one hand, and came to an empty dungeon hall, where he handed the place over to the Shanyan sheep and Chang Qinger. Chang Qinger, kill this third-level demon. Lin Yi yelled. When the third-level demon learned that he was going to be killed, he became terrified and wanted to escape, but Lin Yi blocked the exit. This third-level demon turned around and charged at Chang Qinger. In front of a fourth-level martial artist, this third-level demon was just an ant, but Chang Qinger was knocked away. She seemed to be standing there motionless. However, Chang Qinger's skin, muscles, and tendons had all been tempered to the extreme, and most of his bones had also been tempered, so he wasn't hurt at all by this collision, just a little embarrassed. Chang Qinger, take action. Lin Yi yelled. Chang Qinger instinctively drew her sword, and with just one light strike, she cut the third-level demon in half, killing it instantly. Seeing this scene, Chang Qinger vomited and her face turned even paler. Lin Yi did not let Chang Qinger take action again. He took her back and asked her to go back to the Demon Patrol Bureau to have a good rest. Every day after that, Lin Yi took Chang Qinger to kill demons. His face turned pale the first time he killed a demon, but he felt a little better the next day. As time passed, Chang Qinger could at least kill demons without being too afraid. However, if they continued to kill like this, there would not be many monsters in the demon dungeon, so they could not continue to kill in the demon dungeon. Tomorrow I will take you to the demon mist area to kill demons. Lin Yi made arrangements in advance. The next day, Lin Yi brought Chang Qinger to the Xuanyi forest. There were still some second and third level demons here, but they couldn't kill too many, otherwise they would attract fifth level demons and it would be difficult for both of them to leave. Soon, they encountered a second level demon. Chang Qinger stepped forward and killed it directly. After that, every time they encountered a second level demon, Chang Qinger would take action. Time passed slowly, and they fought their way into the depths of the Xuanyi forest, where they soon encountered 4 realms of demons. Although Chang Qinger was a little socially anxious and timid, she was really powerful. Call out. The sword flashed, and the 4th level demon was pierced through the heart, killing him instantly. Lin Yi looked at this sword technique and thought it was most likely a sword technique with the potential to reach the top 5 realms. Moreover, Chang Qinger had practiced this sword technique to the Great Accomplishment realm, which showed that her aptitude for comprehension was not low. We should leave now, otherwise we will be in trouble if we provoke the 5 realms demon. Lin Yi quickly took Chang Qinger back to Changyang City. From then on, there was no need to hunt monsters. He just needed to take her to handle some ordinary tasks occasionally. The Demon Patrol Department. Chang Qinger suddenly said, Lin Yi, thank you. It's okay, this is my mission. Lin Yi said, Lin Yi, although you didn't do much, your strength should be very good, and you are not very old. Are you interested in joining the Zhenyang sect? Chang Qinger really felt that with Lin Yi's qualifications, joining the Zhenyang sect was indeed a very good choice. In Zhenyang County, Zhenyang sect is undoubtedly the best choice. Join the Zhenyang sect. Lin Yi had this idea in mind, but he was currently doing well in the Demon Patrol Division and had not encountered any bottlenecks, so it seemed like it was not bad to stay there. Chang Qinger continued, it's not easy for you to get good inner breath secrets in the Demon Patrol Division, but you can get top inner breath secrets in the True Yang sect. In a few months, the True Yang sect will hold its disciple recruitment meeting once every 3 years, and the Demon Patrol Division should also have recommended spots. Thanks for the reminder, Lin Yi said. Then he went to Rob to find out what happened. Soon, he met Rob. Lord Rob, Lin Yi shouted respectfully. Lin Yi, you have been doing very well recently. Chang Qinger has made great progress. After you go back, the Zhenyang sect should have nothing to say. Rob praised. Lin Yi bowed and said, this is what I should do. Lord Rob, I want to ask if our Demon Patrol Department has any candidates to recommend to the Zhenyang sect. Luo Bo smiled and said, are you planning to participate in the Zhenyang sect's disciple recruitment meeting in a few months? Chang Qinger should have told you about it, right? But what Chang Qinger doesn't know is that it will be very difficult for you to get this spot. Lord Rob, I don't understand. Lin Yi asked humbly. Rob explained, it's very simple. The relationship between the Dayu royal family and the sect is a cooperative one, but the Dayu royal family does not want the sect to grow too powerful, so they will limit the number of disciples in the sect. Even the Zhenyang sect does not dare to recruit a large number of disciples in Zhenyang County, and they recruit only once every 3 years. Lin Yi understood it. It was easy to understand. If each of your sects had no restrictions on recruiting a large number of disciples, then the number of disciples in the sect would be too large and it would be easy to control the Dayu royal family, which was something the Dayu royal family did not want to see. Rob continued, in addition, the Zhenyang sect has its own channels for training disciples. For example, the Zhenyang sect has 2 cities under its command, and the main disciples are recruited from these 2 cities and the martial Dao families under its command. Changyang City will also recruit a group, but the number is very small. The Demon Patrol Department only has a few vacancies in total, but you have to know that many of the Demon Patrol Department's demon patrollers come from the major families in Changyang City. And you don't have a family behind you. Later, Lin Yi also learned from Rob that to get this spot one must first be a high-ranking demon patroller, and also need to be recommended and selected by many garrison commanders before the spot can be confirmed. Even if he acquired enough demonic skills and improved his cultivation to become a high-level demon patroller, he would not be able to get many demon suppressors to support him. In other words, it was almost impossible for him to get a recommendation from the Demon Patrol Department. Just when Lin Yi was disappointed, Luo Bo pointed out a way. Lin Yi, you are not from a noble family. Even if you choose the path of the Demon Patrol Division, it will be a bit difficult. Joining the Zhenyang sect is indeed a good choice. And if you want to join the Zhenyang sect, it is not impossible. What method? Lord Rob, please give me some advice. Lin Yi requested respectfully. Go to the Demon Patrol Division to exchange for a boxing technique called the Truyong Wooding Fist. If you can practice this boxing technique to perfection in the 4th realm of martial artist, you can directly join the Truyong sect. This is also the rule of the Truyong sect's Wooding Peak. Luo Bo said, "Thank you for your advice, Lord Rob." Lin Yi said goodbye and immediately went to exchange for the Zhenyang Wooding Fist. The price of this fist was not high and he exchanged it easily. But this does not mean that this fist is ordinary. In fact, it is extremely difficult to practice, otherwise it would not be recognized as the only fist for joining the Zhenyang sect. After exchanging for the Truyong Wooding Fist, he quickly studied it carefully and finally understood why this boxing technique was so difficult to practice. The Truyong Unfixed Fist requires not only comprehension, but also a certain state of mind. During the practice, one needs to follow one's heart and have no distractions in order to succeed. If one's mind is not pure, one will never be able to master it in one's lifetime. No wonder this fist technique is used as the requirement for joining the sect. If one can practice this fist technique to perfection, it means that one's mind is pure, without too many distractions, and one has a high level of comprehension. Who wouldn't want such a disciple? Lin Yi tried to practice the Truyong Unfixed Fist, but during the practice, many distracting thoughts attacked him, making it impossible for him to calm down. This shows that he has ulterior motives, but he also thinks it is normal. Is it possible that I can't master this boxing technique? Lin Yi frowned. The next day, Lin Yi met Cheng Qinger again and asked about the Truyong Wooding Fist. Cheng Qinger, do you know about the Truyong Wooding Fist? Lin Yi asked. Zhenyang Wuding Fist. I know, it's a boxing style from our Wuding Peak. Cheng Qinger said. Cheng Qinger is from Wuding Peak of Zhenyang sect. This is really a coincidence. Is there any training technique for Truyong Wuding Quan? Lin Yi asked for advice. The Truyong Wooding Fist is very easy to practice. I learned it very easily. Cheng Qinger immediately performed the Truyong Wooding Fist, and a natural charm permeated the air, which meant that Cheng Qinger's Truyong Wooding Fist had reached perfection. Seeing this scene, Lin Yi took a breath. The Truyong Unfixed Fist that he could not learn was mastered by Cheng Qinger so easily, and even reached the perfect level. Why was it so easy for you to cultivate the Truyong Unfixed Fist to perfection? Lin Yi was very surprised. It seemed that Cheng Qinger was very simple and had a pure mind. Could this be the reason? I heard from my master that I have an ethereal physique and a simple mind. Cheng Qinger was indeed very simple and directly told others about her physique. Ethereal physique. Lin Yi's mind moved. If he obtained Cheng Qinger's template, wouldn't he also be able to obtain an ethereal physique? In that case, he should have no problem practicing the Truyong Unfixed Fist. However, how can we obtain Cheng Qinger's blood and fuse Cheng Qinger's template? If he directly asked for a drop of Cheng Chinger's blood, Cheng Chinger would definitely ask him what he did. Moreover, in this world, blood cannot be given to others casually. There might be an evil magic that uses blood as the source of magic. Even if he was injured, the traces of the battle would be cleaned up and his blood would not fall into the hands of others. Find an opportunity to hurt Cheng Chinger. Lin Yi shook his head secretly. To be able to put Cheng Chinger in such a dangerous situation, she must be in great danger. He would not deliberately put Cheng Chinger in such a dangerous situation just for a drop of blood. He thought about it for a while, and it seemed that this was the only way that was very covert and would not be discovered by Cheng Chinger. A few more days passed, and Cheng Chinger needed to rest for a few days, while Lin Yi often went to the Demon Patrol Division to walk around and secretly observe Cheng Chinger's household garbage. There would be special people responsible for the various garbage in the Demon Patrol Division, and they would eventually destroy them. He checked the garbage every day after that, and finally on the 5th day, he found a piece of blood-stained cloth, which he quickly collected and took away. At home, he took out the menstrual cloth, which was Cheng Chinger's menstrual cloth. If people knew that he took this thing, he would be socially doomed and would never be able to survive in Chengyang City for the rest of his life. Cheng Chinger's menstrual cloth also has blood on it. Although it's a little dirty, at least it can be used. He mobilized his qi and blood, condensed the blood above, and finally accumulated some blood, and then took out a drop of it. He suppressed his discomfort, swallowed it in one gulp, and then fused the template. His blood demon template just happened to expire, so he could fuse it with a new template. Soon, the template belonging to Cheng Chinger appeared on Lin Yi's data panel. Cheng Chinger template above the 6th realm potential. Potential above the 6th realm. This potential standard is different from that of demons. Demons are mainly based on bloodlines, and their potential is easily fixed. However, it is different for humans. For example, many humans' initial cultivation efficiency is not as good as that of a second-level martial artist, but if they continue to practice, they can break through to the 3rd level or even the 4th level. But demons are different. Their potential is fixed. If they cannot break the shackles of their bloodline and improve their potential, even if their cultivation level breaks through quickly, they will remain at this level. Above the 6th level potential of Cheng Chinger's template, it means that the cultivation efficiency of this template is comparable to the 6th level demon template, but the potential is more than this level and can be continuously improved. After obtaining Cheng Chinger's template, Lin Yi began to practice Truyong Unfixed Fist. He concentrated his mind and a special power made his mind free of distractions. Ethereal physique. Lin Yi had to admit that this physique was very suitable for practicing the Truyong Wooding Fist. Without any distracting thoughts to confuse him, he made rapid progress in practicing the Truyong Wooding Fist. In addition, he had the blessing of 4 templates, so his practice efficiency was much faster than Cheng Chinger's. After a short while, I got the hang of Zhenyang Wu Ding Quan. And through the data panel, he also saw that Zhenyang Wu Ding Fist was a martial art with 4th level potential, which should be the top-notch martial art with 4th level potential, which was pretty good. After all, this was only the Zhenyang sect's fist method for testing disciples for entry into the sect. If it was 5th level potential, a 4th level martial artist would have to practice it to perfection, which was too difficult. He couldn't waste years of hard training for a fist method. In the days that followed, Lin Yi occasionally took Cheng Chinger to do some simple tasks, and he also had plenty of time to practice the Truyong Wooding Fist. The Truyong Wooding Fist made rapid progress, and he was also practicing the Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist, and his bone tempering efficiency was also very good. Of course, he is also working hard to practice the Big Bronze Arm Fist, which has the potential of the 6th realm. Day 3. Zhenyang Wu Ding Quan has broken through to the basic accomplishment realm. On the 9th day, Lin Yi's Truyong Wooding Fist broke through to the Great Accomplishment realm. It was estimated that in another half a month, he would be able to break through to the Perfection realm. During this period, the Demon Patrol Department has been searching for the martial artists of the Demon Society, but the martial artists of the Demon Society are hiding too deeply. Many of them do not take action, and the talismans hide the demonic aura on their bodies, making it difficult to identify them. They cannot just capture them directly. Therefore, only a few insignificant demons were discovered, but no intelligence was obtained. The Demon Patrol Department didn't pay much attention to this. This day, somewhere underground in Chengyang City, A group of demonic martial artists gathered here. The demonic martial artists who could attend the meeting were at least at the 5th realm, and there were 3 at the 6th realm. 6th level martial artists are extremely rare. Even in Zhejiang County, with the intelligence network of the Demon Patrol Division and Zhejiang Sect, secretly sending 3 6th level martial artists here is already a very extreme thing. And the 6th level martial artists who can enter here are guaranteed to be safe, otherwise if a spy comes, their demon society's operation will be over. Everyone, the arrangements have been made and the plan is about to begin. The Sheephead, one of the martial artists of the 6 realms of the Demon Society, spoke. Master Yang Shou, when do we start? When the people from Zhejiang Sect come to the City Lord's mansion to hand over this batch of blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum, we will not only kill the people from Zhejiang Sect, but also snatch this batch of blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. This batch of blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum is enough for Zhejiang Sect for 5 years. Once the plan is completed, it will be enough to cause Zhejiang Sect to suffer heavy losses, and it will also greatly enhance the strength of our demon society. Blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. The demons and martial artists knew very well what this was. Under the City Lord's mansion of Chengyang City, there was a demon cave. The Zhejiang Sect paid a huge price to let a disciple become the City Lord of Chengyang City, and transformed this demon cave, planting blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum, nourishing the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum with a large amount of demon's blood and flesh, thus cultivating a large number of blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. Blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum is a very precious elixir, and the Zhejiang Sect has mastered a recipe for a pill called Lingzi Baodin, the main ingredient of which is blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. Lingzi Baodin can help martial artists in the 5th and 6th realms to temper their internal organs and save a lot of time for cultivation. Have you confirmed who the person from the Zhejiang Sect is who is here to hand over the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum this time? It's confirmed. It's Li Chong, the demon-slaying sword master, one of the 6 true Yang masters of the True Yang Sect. In addition to him, there are 2 core disciples at the 4th organ realm, a total of 3 people. Demon-slaying sword Li Chong, a martial artist of the 6th realm, has already tempered 3 of his 6 internal organs. His strength is quite good. Even the martial artists of the 6th realm who have tempered all 6 internal organs are not his match. Among the martial artists of the 6th realm in Zhejiang County, he is ranked in the top 30. The 3 demonic association's 6th realm martial artists were all very clear that in terms of strength, they were no match for Li Chong, but since they dared to ambush the City Lord's mansion and Li Chong, they were naturally well prepared. And their preparation is the formation. These days, they have been sending in large amounts of materials and secretly setting up formations. Moreover, this is a formation that has just been researched, and the Zhejiang Sect does not even have this information. This formation is called the Demon Mist Trapping Sky Formation, and it is set up with a large amount of black demon stones and other materials. The Demon Patrol Bureau never thought of this and never discovered it. The function of the demonic mist sky trapping array is to suppress the strength of the 6th realm martial artist and block them, making it impossible for them to escape. As long as they kill Li Chong of the True Yang Sect and snatch the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum, they can retreat. If they didn't have this formation, they would not be a match for Li Chong. According to the news, Li Chong and his team will arrive the day after tomorrow. No one is allowed to move around freely in the next 2 days. Yang Shou ordered. Yes, Lord Yangsho, everyone responded. Soon, 2 days passed. Outside Chengyang City, 3 figures were riding on red blood dragon horses in the demon fog area. The red blood dragon horses were a kind of exotic horse bred by the Zhejiang Sect. This kind of red blood dragon horse also had the strength of the 3rd realm, and its aura could restrain demons. Demons from the 3rd realm did not dare to approach this kind of red blood dragon horse. The speed of the red blood dragon colt is extremely fast, comparable to the full speed running speed of a 4th realm martial artist, but the stamina of a 4th realm martial artist is not as good as that of such a red blood dragon colt. Brother Li Chong, we have arrived at Chengyang City. Chen Yu, a core disciple of the Zhejiang Sect, pointed at Chengyang City not far away and spoke. We're finally here. Our mission this time is to take away the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. Don't stay here, Li Chong ordered. Yes, senior brother Li Chong. The other 2 responded. Soon, the 3 of them entered Chengyang City and headed straight for the City Lord's mansion. After a while, we arrived at the City Lord's mansion. The city lord Mo Buping had been waiting for the arrival of the people from the Zhenyang sect. After Li Chong and his group arrived, Mo Buping came over immediately. "Meet City Lord Mo," Li Chong shouted. Although Mo Buping was born a disciple of the Zhenyang sect, he has been staying in Changyang City for decades. His main identity is still the city lord, and his identity as a disciple of the Zhenyang sect is secondary. In terms of seniority, Li Chong should at least call Mo Buping Uncle Master, but as one of the 6 sons of Zhenyang, how could Li Chong call someone weaker than himself Uncle Master? That's why he called Mo Buping City Lord. Mo Buping was not angry. He quickly brought Li Chong and the other 3 to the demon cave under the city lord's mansion. Soon, a large amount of blood and flesh Ganoderma appeared in front of Li Chong and his friends. "My fellow disciples, these are the blood and flesh Ganoderma that the sect wants. I will send someone to pick them and give them to you. Please hurry up, Lord Mo. These blood and flesh Ganoderma are very important. No mistakes can be made," Li Chong urged. "Good." Mo Buping immediately arranged for the guards of the city lord's mansion to start picking these blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. It would only take about 2 hours to completely pick all the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum. Soon, 2 hours passed. A lot of flesh and blood Ganoderma lucidum has been picked and packed. Li Chong immediately used the flesh and blood Ganoderma rings to pack the flesh and blood Ganoderma rings, filling them with 11 pieces of flesh and blood Ganoderma rings, and finally put away all the flesh and blood Ganoderma rings. These 11 objects to absorb the object are not ordinary objects to absorb the object. The internal space is very large and it has high value in itself. If it weren't for the fact that the flesh and blood Ganoderma lucidum was too important, the Zhenyang sect would not have let Li Chong bring so many advanced objects to absorb the object too. "City Lord Mo, we have to go back." Li Chong bowed his hands and left. On the street, Li Chong was riding the red blood dragon horse with 2 core disciples. For them, this mission was not difficult. As long as you are careful, you will be fine if you go back safely. But suddenly, a large amount of demonic fog enveloped the entire street, no, the entire Changyang city. "It's a formation. Be careful." Li Chong was very angry that someone dared to attack him. Boom! The inner breath of his body burst out, and the rich inner breath tore the demon fog around him, but then a terrifying force suppressed it, making the inner breath of his body seem to be weakened by about 60%. What kind of formation is this? Li Chong was a little panicked in an instant. 60% of his inner breath was suppressed. This was not only 60% of his strength, but many martial arts could not exert their power. This strength was suppressed too much. Boo-hoo-hoo. Some men in black appeared around, each wearing a mask, and the leader wore a sheep head mask. Li Chong recognized the man in the sheep head mask when he saw it. The Demon Guild, the sheep head, one of the 12 demon heads, turns out to be your demon guild who is causing trouble. Li Chong recognized it and showed a solemn look. If there was no formation to suppress it, he could easily defeat the sheep-headed man, but he definitely couldn't do it now. At the same time, many people from the entire demon society were causing trouble in Changyang City, interfering with other people's attempts to save Li Chong. Take action quickly and kill Li Chong. 3 6-realm martial artists from the demon society took action and attacked Li Chong. Boom! 6-realm martial artists fight. The aftermath of the battle tore the ground apart, and houses were destroyed. In just a few breaths, Li Chong was blown away. Monster Patrol Division. Director Huang Pu realized that something was wrong. The demon would arrange such a large array to disturb the whole city. Even as a 6-realm martial artist, his inner breath was suppressed and it became difficult to identify the direction. The demon society has arranged a formation, and at this point in time, is something wrong with the flesh and blood Ganoderma? Huang Pu realized the problem. Although the flesh and blood Ganoderma lucidum had nothing to do with him and he was not a member of the Zhenyang sect, the demon would attack and he would still have to take care of it. Then, he led many demon-suppressing envoys to rush to support, but it was difficult to identify the direction, and it would take some time to get there to support. City Lord's Mansion. Mo Buping's expression also changed drastically. He also guessed that it was the martial artist from the Demon Society who had taken action against Li Chong. If something happens to the flesh and blood Ganoderma, he cannot escape the blame. If something happens to Li Chong, the problem will be even greater. He is one of the 6 sons of the true Yang, and his importance is no less important than those of the flesh and blood Ganoderma, or even more important. After all, Li Chong has great hope of breaking through to the 7th realm. Call out. Mo Buping quickly went to provide support, and the city lord's guards followed. This is evil fog. The whole county is filled with evil fog. Lin Yi had no idea what was going on. Even the director of the Demon Patrol Department had been dispatched, so it must be something big. However, as a 4th-level martial artist, there was nothing else he could do. The director and the others haven't called me yet. I have to go back and check if anything has happened at home. Lin Yi quickly returned home, and he breathed a sigh of relief when he saw that everything was fine. The other side, Li Chong had been seriously injured. If he continued to fight, he would surely die. Want to escape? There is nowhere to escape. Under the suppression of the formation, he has no hope of survival unless he can hold out until other 6th-level martial artists in Changyang City come to support him. We must delay. Li Chong gritted his teeth and took out the storage rings one by one. There were a lot of blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum in them, which were definitely something that demons would want. Demon Society, the blood and flesh Ganoderma you want is here. He threw these storage rings containing blood, flesh and Ganoderma lucidum in various directions in one breath and used his internal energy to make these storage rings move at extremely fast speeds. For him, losing all his flesh, blood and Ganoderma lucidum is better than dying himself. After throwing it out, he ran away quickly. The 3 6th-level martial artists including Yang Shou from the Demon Society did not expect that the 6 true Yang Sons would be so decisive and directly give up all the flesh and blood Ganoderma lucidum. To chase or not to chase? If I chase him, I may not have time to take away those storage rings. In the few breaths of time they hesitated, Li Chong ran even farther. It was not worthwhile to continue chasing him at this time, so he looked for those storage rings, took them away, and left quickly. The sheephead has made a decision. Whoosh whoosh whoosh. The martial artists of the Demon Society quickly began to look for those storage rings, and soon after, support came from the Demon Patrol Department, the City Lord's mansion, and a few martial artists from aristocratic families. After a fierce fight, many martial artists of the Demon Society were killed, but most of them retreated calmly. Not long after, the formation was destroyed and the evil fog dissipated. Li Chong was rescued and settled in the City Lord's mansion. As for the storage rings, only 2 were finally recovered, and the rest were taken away by the Demon Society. When Lin Yi returned to the Demon Patrol Bureau, he finally understood the situation. The 6 true Yang disciples of the True Yang sect, the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum, the Demon Society. He didn't expect that such a big thing would happen in such a short time, and the 6th realm martial artist was almost killed. Soon, he met Cheng Chinger, but the other party didn't react much. It seemed that she didn't care at all about what happened to Li Chong. After all, she was not familiar with Li Chong and had only heard of this one of the 6 true Yang Sons. After such an incident, Zhenyang sect would definitely send a 7th-level elder over, and the 6th Zhenyang sect member would definitely not dare to go back alone. A few days later, a 7th-level elder from the Zhenyang sect came over and secretly took Li Chong away. Lin Yi did not see this elder from the Zhenyang sect either. True Yang sect. The top leaders were all very furious at this time. Not only was the blood and flesh Ganoderma lucidum stolen, but 2 core disciples also died. Li Chong was also seriously injured and would need at least several months to recuperate. The loss was enormous. Therefore, the Zhenyang sect began a new round of revenge against the Demon Society. All this has nothing to do with Lin Yi. He is still practicing hard every day. His True Yang Wooding Fist is getting closer and closer to the perfect state, and his Great Thunder Sound Ape Fist is also about to break through to the perfect state. This day, Lin Yi performed the True Yang Unfixed Fist with a natural and perfect boxing technique. When this boxing technique reached perfection, his mind became clear and he seemed to be in better spirits. This True Yang Wooding Fist has the effect of nourishing the spirit. Lin Yi said secretly, "Please like my videos and subscribe for more videos."